que sí. Fijo ahorita.
Hello.
Hello.
How are
I
you?
was gonna say, fijo ahorita no sirve nada porque ya se nos olvidó hacer videos.
Yeah, but that's why I always ask you. You ready? And you say yes, and I press stream,
there's a part in my
and
brain.
you're always like,
Oh no, there we go.
you were not ready.
Back.
Oh, but we got the notification,
So
so
everything's perfect.
yes.
Now we have to just wait and see if people can hear us.
Well, first we have to wait for people.
I know. No,
then
they're gone.
we have to wait for people.
They're gone. That's how YouTube works, Danny.
Yeah.
You're off for a couple of weeks,
And
then people are gone.
you.
Yeah. You're old and not cool at all. So
can you hear us?
I can hear you.
No. You as
Yes,
in...
Danny. I said yes. I mean,
because I see
what
that
else can I tell you? Yes.
Norberto Perez was
Uh-huh.
saying first, and a very cool dinosaur emoji that I've
Okay.
never seen before. Rawan was saying, I miss y'all. We missed you all too.
We missed this for sure.
Yes. Cacaito Pelon is also here.
Cacairo
Cacaito is saying,
Pelonero.
Oli, welcome back. Cacaito, can you hear us?
I
Please
think
let
so.
us know. I think we're good. I mean,
yeah.
it's not like we...
No, I forgot entirely
Well...
everything.
Yeah, I think that now we're just like
Starting out again.
No. Our
No.
brain is like set up for packing and shipping.
Yeah. You know
That's
what I
what we
forgot? To
did.
set up my palette. So
Oh.
not ready.
Do you need help? 'Cause
No, I don't. Oof. I think I'm good.
okay.
Because I'm not sure what I'm painting with today.
Hmm.
Actually, I can do small palette. I was going to do my traditional palette
Yes.
with like alizarin and ultramarine blue and raw umber.
Mm-hmm.
But no. And the only reason I'm going to say no, and I'm going to do a 4-color one, it's one, because I absolutely adore it, so that shouldn't need any justification. But aside from the couple of portrait rewards that we had to paint over there, and by over there, and I should start saying this, over there, our base for the last 4 weeks was my brother's house.
Yes.
And, we should say it publicly, although, we've expressed this privately, and we know this to be true.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that we did would have been possible without their help.
Nothing. They
Yeah.
were very kind.
Oh,
very,
yes.
very kind, as always. They are
Always.
with us.
They-
Very loving.
Yes.
And
The downside of all of this, Daniel Ira,
Yep.
was that we had to work almost every day that we were there.
I would say every day.
I would
mean,
say every day too.
we were even shipping one book before we...
Oh yeah, the same day we
So,
left.
Yes. so,
That we couldn't hang out as much as we would have wanted to
no.
with my brother,
Yeah.
his wife, and my niece and nephew.
Yeah. It was more of
It
Like,
was
a lot
work-
of work.
Yeah, it was a work trip
Yeah.
where they helped us as much as they could.
Yeah.
So needless to say that we are immensely grateful, forever
Mhm.
grateful,
Yes.
with my brother and his family. Yeah, so we worked a lot. Some days were very stressful, particularly at the beginning.
Yes.
But I was going to say that, regarding painting today, I did, how many did I do, Danny? 3, 4?
Over there,
Yeah,
like
3 or 4,
maybe 4.
Yeah, maybe 4.
But I think
I think
maybe
I
3.
retouched one
And
that
you
I wasn't
did 3.
happy with,
Yeah, and you did 3.
and I did 3
Yeah.
that people were a little late in sending us the information
Yes.
as to who they wanted us to paint,
Yes.
and I had to paint them over there because if I had painted the portraits here, they wouldn't have been dry enough to carry.
Well, and
to
you
the,
couldn't have
U.S.
painted them here, to be honest, because I think we got the information of what they wanted as a reward when
Yeah.
we were there.
Some, yeah, I
So-
would say. Others we had. Two of them I think we had, but it just it wouldn't have worked. Like,
Yes.
traveling with I mean, you can travel with a wet painting, obviously, but I didn't want to go through the production of making like a little slotted,
Mhm.
pack where you can put your paintings. So decided to paint them over there.
Yes.
Weather was weird. I mean, it's very humid, so it's very strange. It's humid and cold.
And then
At the same
humid
time?
and hot.
Yeah,
Because there were some
there
days
were
that
some
were
days
like
not
summer
super.
days.
No, I
Oh,
wouldn't
for
say
me,
summer.
I was Nicolas. I was
I wouldn't say quite
the first
summer.
day that we were there.
Yeah,
That was like super
it was humid,
hot.
but it wasn't hot.
It was
No.
It
Think
was.
of Rome. Rome was hot.
well,
This wasn't Rome.
but that Rome was like a cooking.
Yeah. Cooking
pot.
mama.
Yeah, cooking
Um,
mama, cooking pot.
cooking
I was gonna
mama.
say, but yeah, I
Uh,
mean, it was hot. The
yeah,
days that
so-
were hot were very hot. The days that were cold and humid.
Yeah, I didn't feel them maybe as extremely as you did, but that's how that's how each people feel like the weather.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so paintings took a long time to dry actually, which was very strange.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that we did over there, but everything we were able to ship everything
Yes.
uh at least for now, and knock on wood. I mean,
Yeah.
let's think this is wood.
This is wood. I'm knocking here.
Well,
No, this one's
Okay,
wood.
that one's
this
wood.
one's
Great.
This one's fine.
yeah, without a single issue, which is pretty remarkable,
Yeah.
I think. So it was a lot of work, and a lot of our stress was at the beginning of the trip because
Yes.
we had made our trip so that when we got there,
We started packing.
books were already there. Like in a perfect world, we had set everything up so that we landed on the plane, got out of the plane,
Yeah.
and we were off to the post office. Like,
Yeah,
not really, but I'm exaggerating.
Well, you were not exaggerating because I remember when we were flying
Yes.
there,
Yeah.
you were like, "Oh, maybe today we can go and just like rent the truck
Yeah.
so we can take the books out."
Yeah.
And we were like, "No, we're just like, no, don't worry."
To the side.
We were like, "I mean, it's the first day. We can do that tomorrow just to like settle in a little bit." Well,
Yeah, there was a world
where we
where
thought,
I thought,
yeah,
and this was based on my prior experience in San Diego, which was very uncommon now. And only because we did this now, I realize how ridiculously uncommon my experience
how
in San
lucky
Diego
you
was,
were
and
because you
very,
had
very
no
lucky.
idea what you were doing.
Oh, like a
And you just like
full
stumbled upon
stumbling upon
all
like,
the easy things.
yeah,
Like you stumbled upon very smoothly.
yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, this is a piece of cake."
Well, but I didn't know it was smoothly. I thought, and I'm sorry, I'm going to put this tub of paints here. I thought that the way I had done it in San Diego was the way. Like, oh yeah, super easy,
Well-
easy peasy.
To be honest, it was the only time you've done it before.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's fair to think that that's the way it always works. If
yeah,
you only do it once, you just think that's the way you do it.
yeah.
only, so.
I was very, very off. Like I couldn't have been more off. So in my dumb ass mind, we would land, and we were landing like midday.
And we will pick up the books.
Yeah,
that
no,
day.
we would go to the
rental.
any import lawyer's office. That's the first paperwork that we need. Because in San Diego, it took me about 10 minutes to do this.
Hmm.
I just went to the office. Well, I went to customs, and a police officer told me like, "Yeah, you could go to these import lawyers or customs and tax. I forget what their
Tariff?
customs and tax lawyer, something like that.
Well, you told me tariff. I think that's what
That's
we
how
were
I.
looking
That's
for.
how I was looking. Is this black or is this black? I forget now. Let's say this is black.
We're not seeing that part.
Oh, okay.
So
So it doesn't matter. So I thought we could go to the customs lawyers They would give us the paperwork. We would pay. We would quickly go to get a truck
Mm-hmm.
and rent a truck, and then swiftly go to the carrier, wherever warehouse they had our books, present paperwork, and leave. And in my mind, this was going to be roughly 3 hours of, doing stuff. So I was like, oh, we can so do this first day. And worst case scenario, I thought, no, takes 2 days.
And mind you, we planned our trip thinking that we will have to pack and ship a lot, but we will start shipping the first day.
Well,
but let's say
not
first
quite
week.
the first day, but we were
First
hoping
week.
that first part of paperwork.
Nicolas, what's going on over there? You were not ready at all.
No, not at all. But we were thinking of paperwork / picking stuff up
Mm-hmm.
was going to take a couple of days. Surely, that we could do all that stuff in the first week.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
and there's a big but here.
Your
First
voice
call-
crackled.
Yeah, no, this was very stressful.
It was, yeah.
So we had a hard time finding, these custom tariff lawyers. So what was ridiculously easy in San Diego 6 years ago now proved to be a little more difficult.
yes.
But that's fine. We eventually found like a lawyer.
In another state.
Yeah, but nowadays they can do all that thing like through the internet.
Yes.
And so it's super easy. But we found them, and we weren't hearing from them back. We gave them all the data that we had, like all the paperwork, and we weren't hearing from them. So we were like pressuring a little bit to see like what's going on. So the first message that we get back is like, oh, there seems to be a problem with your shipment. It seems like customs made a mistake here in the US. Like I'm saying here in the US when we were there, but customs made a mistake. They like an input mistake. So the paperwork is, has some errors. And that's an issue. But the other issue is your shipment is not here being Texas, Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Your shipment was in Miami,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on its way here through ground.
But
But
we
what's
only
weird about
see
this is that you were shipping 56 boxes, 56 cases of books, but we only see 12.
and we were like, I remember
lot.
you were
It's a lot.
listening to that on speaker,
Yeah.
and we had like a heart attack because we
Small.
were like, how can we know like what happened? Where can we call? And they were like, no, they're in transit, so we have no idea right now because they're coming from Miami to Texas to Houston.
Yeah, so they
So
were trying
we-
to tell us. I forget what the paperwork was called. The
No, I don't know.
Entry notice. Entry notice,
Mhm.
I feel it was.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, well, there seems to be an issue with the entry form, the entry notice. We're not able to get that from customs.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're not able to get that from customs, we can't let you know what the issues are with the books, like why there seems to be only 12 cases, 12 boxes instead of the 56.
Mm-hmm. And we can't tell you when they're gonna arrive because
No.
that was the other thing.
Nothing. They didn't
Like,
know
oh no,
anything.
it's in transit, and we were like, how long will it take for them to get to Texas?
We
And they
don't
were
know.
like, no, we don't know. So we were like, oh, and like, who knows? So we can call them. No. It's like no one knows right now until they get there.
So
So we weren't able to do anything,
nothing.
which was the most like stressful part. Because when you can't do things, you feel like you're doing things to fulfill
Or
like
to help
the
your case at
yeah,
least.
but it was like we were just like sitting there and calling and stressing, and
Yeah, a lot
then
of phone calls, a
Yeah.
lot of emails.
yeah,
just trying to pressure people into telling us like, okay, what is going on? Like, why did this happen?
Yes.
Like, why can't anybody tell us like
We
what's
even
going
drove
on?
to the place where the books were supposed to arrive.
Yes.
We went there,
Yes.
and in our mind, it was near the airport. So we thought that we were going to get there and there would be an office and we could talk to someone. So we drove there. We get there and there's no one. And there's like a big notice in a door that says like only personal. I don't know how to say that.
well,
like
only
only
people that were customers. like-
authorized.
yeah, only authorized personnel were able to like
Be there.
be inside. But since we didn't know anything about our shipment, like we thought, well, what are we gonna go? Like we can't even say, hey, our shipment is inside, because by that point we just didn't know
Yeah.
what
So
was going on.
I remember that there was a web page
Yeah,
in the paper
yeah,
because it says like enter code for the people that work there, I guess.
and the door.
Yeah, in the door, and there was no one there, so you couldn't even like ask someone
or like knock
or knock. Exactly.
no.
So I remember we traveled there just to sit in the car, enter to the web page,
Yeah,
and try to write like, "Hey, we're outside and we need help with this and that, but like, what can we do?"
but
So it
you
was
know.
super frustrating because I remember that day I felt like, okay, we can be proactive and we can do something.
no.
And then we went there and then we went back to your brother's house.
But if you think about
and we
it,
were like, well, maybe that
we were
helped.
able to
Contact
contact.
the lawyers with the,
Well, put in contact the custom lawyers.
yeah.
The customs lawyers with the people from the carrier, with the people from the cargo, where in the warehouse where the books were gonna get
Mm-hmm.
to, and we were able to just put them together, have them talk, because we would have no idea how to have those talks, and I do think that helped.
Yeah.
I actually do think that while we were feeling like a couple of idiots because we didn't really know if if whatever we were going to be able to do there was going to help, I think eventually it did. So we spent, I think it was 1 week.
No, it was more.
No, I think it was 1 week, Danny, where we just waited and waited and waited. And finally, they tell us, your shipment is here. And they tell us, tomorrow is going to be the last day that it can be in the warehouse.
Stored here, yeah.
Stored without any fees.
Mm-hmm.
And each day after is going to be $150 for like warehouse fees, for like storage fees.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, okay, we don't want to, this was, I think it was a Thursday, so we would have to go on a Friday. And if we couldn't get them on a Friday, it would mean that the weekend,
Yeah.
they were going to charge us for that. And we were going to be able only to pick them up on Monday. So 3 days of storage, which was extra storage, like paid storage, which is ridiculous. So we started rushing. We were like, okay, no, we got to have all our paperwork. So we started like, again, emails, calls, just to get all of the paperwork that we needed. And then boom, we got the paperwork. And
And,
then we were like, now
we
we
need
get
a
our
truck.
truck.
Yeah.
Now we get our U-Haul truck to get all these, get these books.
So
Because-
we started looking, and there were a lot of places that did not have like a small-ish truck, because the one we got was 12. What's
feet,
12 feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there were like 16 or
which
20,
is a bit of
which is
overkill, to
yeah.
be honest. But we still need, books are very, very heavy. The
Yeah.
books are, it's a heavy
so we needed a
shipment.
truck. Yeah, it's not
So
like
you do need a truck. You don't.
Yeah.
You can't have a car. Or even like a car, even like a truck, like a Ford truck or something like that. That thing is heavy. That thing is crazy,
yeah.
crazy.
I even
heavy.
think the 10 feet wouldn't be. I mean, I don't know if we would have rented that one. I don't know if we would be able to transport
I
all
mean,
the
we
books.
were
We needed the 12. one.
literally scraping the truck, the bottom of the truck. It was getting scraped because of how heavy it was.
Yeah.
When we would like go up some little ramp or some, or go down a ramp, or it was heavy.
Yeah.
That thing was heavy.
So we found the 12-feet truck,
Yeah, we found a truck
and we did an online
reservation.
like we did a reservation. Perfect. We went there. We asked like a car, like a, I don't want to say the
Oh, who cares? U-Haul.
no
Yeah.
no no. It
Oh,
wasn't
budget.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. We asked for a car to
Oh, car
send
service
us
to pick
there.
us
Yeah.
up. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
And yeah, we were there, and we only see it was like a Walmart,
Yeah.
and we saw one truck, and we were like, "Oh, perfect, that's our truck." So we get in the place where we rented the truck, and we're like, "Hey, we have a reservation for the truck," and she was like, "Oh no, we don't have trucks available," and we are like, "No, but we saw a truck out there," and she was like, "No, that is reserved for tomorrow and it's already paid, so I can't give it to you." And we were like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "No, I can't, so I'm sorry, but there's no cars." And we were like, "We're only gonna use it for some hours." And she was like, "No, I'm sorry," but we were like, please help us." I remember her name was Felicia, and we were like, "Felicia, please, we're just needed like for 4 hours, 3 hours, and we're gonna bring it here, we promise." And she was like, "Okay, let me see if the system help us out." And we were like crossing our fingers, and finally she was able to rent it to us. But we knew that we had to be there before 6, was it?
Yeah, I forget what closing
Because
time
they
was.
closed.
By
yeah.
the way, I think that was our truck. We've talked about this, and she was kind and she was very helpful. And I know maybe people are thinking, dude, there's other places to get trucks. And this is very weird, but places around the airport where we could get a truck at a somewhat affordable price, by the way, because some places are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're ridiculously expensive. Yeah, there were no trucks available.
No.
This is one of those things that you just don't wake up and say, "Oh, I need a truck today," and you just go to U-Haul and there's like 50 trucks and that's it. That wasn't the case. Like, we checked online, and there were no trucks
No
near
trucks,
our
no.
area, like none.
No, I remember
So-
I found one that said, I googled like trucks Texas, and I was like
That's a
looking
big
for
search, Danny.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I remember I was looking for a 12-inch, and I found one that
12
said
feet.
like 12 feet. I'm sorry, 12 feet. And it was like 10 available, and I was like, "Oh, perfect. Austin, Texas."
Yeah, no. Yeah, this is
So it was like very complicated because I've like searched for all the trucks in that size near our area, and there were none.
yeah.
None.
So this was like, yeah. I mean, it seemed like a dumb issue, but because we needed the truck so fast, like we really needed it for that afternoon. It was going to be that afternoon or $450.
Yeah.
And we pick it up on Monday. So, yeah, we were able to convince her to let us take the truck. That I'm sure like the system recognized that truck as being available, but she was saying, "No, I'm sorry, I can't rent it." So the system finally kind of like enabled that truck to be rented.
Which, by the way, was like a brand new truck.
Yeah, new truck.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure I'd scrape the hell out of that truck, underneath.
Well, but in the plywood. I mean, it's meant to be.
No.
like that.
Underneath of the truck. That's when we went down ramps,
Oh.
and that's when we were going up my brother's garage ramp.
Oh, yeah.
That's what sounded. That
Yeah,
was the
because of the
screeching.
weight.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was very, very heavy. So,
Yeah.
but we were able to do it. We were
Yes.
able to do it.
And it was an adventure. I mean,
We got our truck. I mean, yes. It
I
was,
had fun.
it was exciting.
It was
Hindsight,
super scary. I've never been in a truck in a highway, and it was super cool.
scary. Yeah.
Scary and cool because also we knew, like, we went to the warehouse, and because of your first experience with the first book,
Yeah.
you thought it was gonna be like, here's the paper, here's your
Easy.
your shipment, goodbye.
Hi, I have this one piece of paper.
And we went
Yes,
there.
here are your books. That was literally my experience in San Diego.
And to be honest, it was very smooth,
It was.
but it took more time
Way
than
more time.
what we thought.
Took about
was
an
gonna
hour and a
take.
half.
Yeah.
In terms of like them sorting things out and looking at paperwork. And
Yeah, and we were thinking about like we have to go back to your brother's house, have everything
unload.
exactly, unload everything, and then go back to give the truck before
Closing time.
closing time.
Yeah.
So we were like, ¿cómo se dice? Como al borde, like
The edge.
no. Pues, o sea, sí lo hiciste exacto, pero
Okay.
I think
What are you
there's
trying to say?
hay un saying.
Hay un saying.
Hay un
Okay.
saying
Oh my
de-
God. You came back. Murdering both languages.
Ay, ¿cómo es?
You're
Como esta-
officially a Latin person in the US where you don't speak Spanish or English.
Yeah, I was telling you that I was speaking so much English there that I was forgetting my Spanish, but then I was forgetting my English too.
That's
So
thank
I
you
have
for
no
describing
idea how
every
I-
Latin person
how I communicate
in
now.
the US.
I've been struggling since we started the live
Channel?
stream. No, thank you. The live stream
Yeah.
to find my words.
They're lost.
But yeah, we were like at a schedule. A very
Okay.
tight schedule. That's not
Okay.
the saying, but
Okay, yes.
it does the job.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah. But we were able to do it.
Yes.
And then-
we got our books.
And then we started our daily packing.
Yeah.
Because we did like a packing system.
Yes. I mean, we had already bought like these custom boxes.
Yep.
They had already been shipped. My brother had those.
Yeah. Those were super quick.
Very. Oh yeah.
They're super effective.
Yeah, super
super
efficient.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay for that, but
Well, yeah, but that was before we arrived, so we were
Right.
like everything's super smooth.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna like be perfectly on time.
yes.
So
No. That was not the case at the beginning.
yeah.
But no, we had everything. After that, we had all our shipping materials or all our packing materials.
Yep.
I'm sorry. We had to buy like a roll, like an extra roll of bubble wrap.
Yeah, for the edges, because
Yeah,
we
yeah.
wanted it to be like
Yeah,
super
well
secure.
protected.
So
But aside from that, we were fine. We started packing, and parallel to that, we also had to set up our stamps.com account,
yeah,
which I had used, but now I noticed that the one that I used 6 years ago, it's like a dinosaur version of stamps.com.
Hmm.
And the one that's available today is a very, very efficient,
and I think
wonderful website.
yeah,
to be
I
honest.
think that, but also the fact that now Kickstarter knows that there's a lot of people that use stamps.com or other web page to ship,
Yeah.
so they let you export
yeah.
all the shipping info, so
Yes.
you don't have to manually insert all of them.
Right.
So
So that was very smooth, I would say.
Mhm.
Stamps.com was very, very smooth. I mean, I have to say it's a tremendous service.
mhm.
We had a post office very close by.
Yeah.
Very close by. So about 10-minute walk, I would say.
Yeah, but we couldn't walk
Oh,
there
no, we
'cause
couldn't walk.
we're like
the books,
with
no, of course
100
not.
books. Yeah.
So our day to day was packing books, printing the shipping labels.
Yeah.
Or we would do this like we would have one day where we would just pack a lot of books.
Yeah.
Let's say we packed first days we just to make time. We packed around 100 books. First
Yeah.
couple of days, we packed over 100 books.
Yeah. So we had a system.
Mhm.
Now that we are just like telling everyone all the details,
Okay.
I was in charge of the bubble wrap, like bubble wrapping,
yeah.
like checking the books, putting them in bubble wrap,
Yes.
and then you were in charge of the boxes, like closing the box and then putting all the labels.
yes.
So we had that system. So the day would be like in the morning we will start the packing.
Yeah.
So I will do the bubble wrap, bubble wrap, bubble wrap.
Do boo boo boo.
You will do the boxes,
Yeah.
and then the I would say late afternoon or
Yeah.
night, we would do the
Labels.
labels. We would cut them, and you will paste them, and then next morning we will ship in the morning and go back to packing again.
Yes.
And we had the iPad in a table,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
so we could listen to the World Cup,
Oh yeah, yeah.
World
This-
Cup matches.
Yeah, just to keep us company
Company.
because we were working in my brother's garage.
Yeah.
So we were very grateful that he has, enough space to have. We had like a table. We set up like a table, like one of those folding tables.
We had a
Set it
full
up.
working station.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
And then we were, I would say, very proud of us. We were very efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Danny and I can argue a lot, like any two people that are trying to work together
Mm-hmm.
would, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Up until we figure out that we can just trust each other. And instead of like both of us trying to do one job,
Yeah.
it's like, no, Danny's going to do,
This
know,
and you're
her
gonna do
job.
that. Yeah.
I'm going to do my job. And we trust each other.
Yeah,
We
like, we're
don't
not gonna
even ask each other
Step
questions
on the
about,
others.
like,
work.
how are you doing this? Oh, I think you should do this way. Oh, I think you should like pack it this way. No,
Yeah.
it's like you do yours, I'll do mine.
Yeah, which I think is,
Perfect.
at least for us, it's what works best.
Yes,
Because then
always.
we will be, I mean, maybe you will say, oh, I think it's better for you to cut the tape like this. Or I can tell you, oh, it's better to cut the label like this. And then we'll start like having an argument of how to cut the tape.
Yeah, it's completely
it's-
unnecessary,
Exactly.
stupid arguments.
So it's easier.
So at the
if
beginning, we
everyone
were
has-
arguing about those things, like how to go about it, until we realized, okay, this stops now.
Well,
Like,
and to be honest, it was like a 1 day thing that we started doing it, like we both starting doing the same.
yes.
And we did like 2 books and we were like, no, this is not going to work. So I do the bubble wrap, you do the boxes. You okay with that? Yes. And you were like, okay, and I'll do the labels too. And I was like, fine. And that was it.
Yeah.
And then it went super smooth.
yes. So I think
Oh, and I did the printing. I'm sorry.
Yes, you would
Because I was
do-
also in charge of the printing of like all the information, all the
Yeah.
shipping info.
Yeah, so you would do when necessary saran wrap, which was the we had to open the books that because they weren't shrink wrapped. They were all shrink wrapped. So we for the reward copies, we had to open the books, slip the painting into the book,
And then saran
and then
wrap,
saran wrap it, and
which
then bubble
was a
wrap it.
nightmare
Yeah.
because the saran wrap was like the worst thing ever. It wouldn't stick to itself,
Yeah,
but it would stick to my hands, to the table,
yeah,
to
so- oh,
the
yeah.
tape,
Yeah,
to the
that
cutter.
sort of
Like
wrap is horrendous
Yeah.
to work with.
yeah. So that day, those days where we were shipping where we were packing. I'm sorry, the ones with the reward paintings. Those were very slow because we were used
Oh, yeah.
to like packing a lot of the
Yes.
ones that were already in the plastic wrap.
Yeah.
But-
I think it took us twice the time
Yes.
that it would take us every day. But we
Yes.
needed to be super, super careful about which painting was going onto which book and then clearly mark those boxes.
Yeah.
You don't want somebody's reward to get to somebody else.
Exactly.
So in those, we had to take way more time and be extra, extra careful so that, people would get what they wanted, what they had paid for. So
Yeah, but it was great. The people in the postal office were super nice.
amazing.
Super, super nice.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
They knew that we were coming every single day,
Yeah.
so they would like wave at us always.
Yeah. Always had to ask for a hamper.
Yes,
And we just filled those hampers up every day.
with books and cookies.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And
we knew this from the beginning. It's like you're asking a ton of people working there, like super hardworking people, probably overworked people. to take care of your books, like, they see packages, thousands and thousands and thousands of packages every day. And we were like, well, and we're going to come in with these hampers with like hundreds of these.
Yeah.
Let's just, be nice about it and be grateful. And so, no. Every day we bought like cookies for the people in the back, cookies for the people up front, like that were working the desks.
Yes. And then we are still super happy to see people sharing on Instagram that they've got the book.
Oh, that is closure. That is like
Best part. It's
Yeah.
like all the work, and then you see like the, iba a decir frutos del trabajo, pero the fruits of your labor. I
Sure.
don't know if that's a saying.
Fruit of
but
the loom.
no, you're not seeing the fruit of the loom. The fruit of your
Loom.
Fruit of your labor.
Yeah, that's why I said yeah. I was trying to joke.
No.
Fruit of the Loom is like a
No, I was good. The fruit of your labor.
yeah. Fruit of the Loom is a brand of underwear.
Okay. So no, we were not seeing the fruit of the loom
We were not seeing anyone
on Instagram. No.
No, sadly.
No. So
It's
yeah.
weird.
But we missed you. We missed you a lot.
Me?
What?
You missed me,
No, we missed you,
were there
everyone. I'm
together for
talking to
weeks.
everyone. No,
Daniela.
we missed everyone a lot. We wanted to
Yes.
be here, back
Yes.
here, talking to all of you guys. And in
And-
other news,
There's other news.
tomorrow
Oh my God!
we are not going to be able to be here
Why is that?
because I want to see if someone maybe
There can't be anything that's remotely important.
maybe someone guesses what it is
You
that
know,
happens
now we're back.
tomorrow.
We are, telling people, hey, so great to see you. Why in the world would there be any reason to tell people, I'm sorry, but this is just a today thing. Tomorrow we're not going to be back. We're not here.
Yes. Oh, yes. Cacaíto says, por chili. Ya
Caquero
quiero, hay que ir a
Coloncho.
recogerlo. Emily Hales was saying chili. Catherine Pormsky was saying chili. Catherine was also saying chili. Yes. Yes, tomorrow is the day, finally.
Yeah?
I have to travel to pick up chili and bring her back.
Yes.
So tomorrow we're not gonna be able to be here, but it's a very happy day for
Yeah.
us.
Danny's flying to a city nearby. Well, not nearby.
No,
but
to a
it's-
city in our
it's
country.
close.
Yes,
Ish.
it is
And-
in our country. Let's
yeah.
say that.
Well, yes. I mean, if you had to go to another country to pick up the dog, no, that would have been, fine if that's what you wanted. Excessive, maybe. But yeah. So, best of luck, Daniel Lira, on
Yes.
your trip tomorrow.
Yes, we
And
already have some
everything.
things we bought in the trip.
Everything
Chile.
that you need.
Yesterday I did the little like ID for the color
Dog tag, yeah.
dog tag.
Yeah.
So I think everything's
Everything's
ready. We're just missing chili.
Yes. Hopefully
So I'm
everything
super
will
nervous,
go-
super excited,
anxious. You can
Anxious,
I think
nervous,
everything's gonna go well.
happy.
I always think things are gonna work out. So
Yeah.
So,
So finally tomorrow. So
I hope
Soon-
everything goes well, Daniel.
soon we'll be able to ¿cómo se dice presentar? Introduce chili.
Presentate,
Chili.
dog reveal.
Introduce chili. Well, and it's a dog reveal for us too.
I feel the dog, quite a lot now.
Well, I've seen
You've been
a lot of
very-
photos and
yeah.
videos because, to be honest, the person in charge of the dogs,
Yeah.
she's very nice and she shares a lot of photos and videos and
Yeah.
a lot. So yes, I've been able to see a lot of chili content.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it's different to see it in a photo, to see her in a photo, than to see her in real life. So it's gonna be a reveal.
Yes.
Reveal. Cacaito dice, qué emoción. Dani, ¿vas y vuelves mañana? Sí, Cacaito. Voy mañana, la recojo y me devuelvo por la noche. So, let's read the comments.
Please. Because I think that was, I mean, a very, very compressed summary of how our trip was.
Yes.
Um,
I did my first pie ever.
you did a pie. You baked a pie.
Yeah.
I think it was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember all the things.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we didn't do too much.
Oh no,
aside
I mean
from
we shipped
the things that we had to
and
do.
we packed.
But
and we
we
shipped
also knew
again.
that it was going to be, again, sad because, you know, you always want it to be like a family trip, and we did share, you know, moments with my family,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, not nearly as enough as you could have if, you know, it was just a vacation trip. But the truth is, we very quickly realized that this was going to be a work trip, and it was going to be very consuming,
Mm-hmm.
and so, you know, that's maybe not. I mean, it was exciting for us because we had to go through a lot of stuff. It's a great learning experience because, I don't know, I think it's wonderful when for people like us that we're not publishers, we're not, you know, part of you know, a big printer. We don't usually do books, even though we've done a few. We don't usually do them, and it just seems like every book is like this new thing to be tackled. This just new obstacle that is very, very strange, and it has like its own share of variables and its own share of problems, of issues that are so cool to, I mean, now hindsight, they're so cool to try to work through. And I think this one went really, really well, even though we started in what it seemed to be like a very wrong foot, with a ton of issues that were, you know, frustratingly out of our hands and just beyond anything that we could do. And the only thing we could do was wait and have the people that can fix those things fix them, because, you know, it's not for us to fix. That's why those, you know, tariff lawyers exist. But it was very cool.
Yes.
Now that I, you know, see the treep.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Now
that I
you're
see
like
the-
me. You see,
No,
you're.
God help me.
I
No,
You'd be
you're
lucky
amazing.
to
You are amazing. But now that I see the trip finally behind us, Danny Lira,
mm-hmm.
I think it was really amazing, and I think it's one of those things that you go like, that's a cool life experience.
No, and
that
I
was
told
very,
you.
very cool.
I told you, and I was not exaggerating. I'm gonna miss packing and shipping, cause like I was very excited for that, cause we were very excited to like know that we were able to make the book a reality.
Yes.
So packing it and shipping it is as important as it was to decide what images we wanted, see the book printed, do all the diagrammation,
Design.
design
Yeah.
of it. So I think it's like one of those steps. It was
Yes,
very
for sure.
important, and it is even like nostalgic if you
Oh yeah.
if you
No.
think about it, just like all the work we did, and now it's shipped.
Yeah, it's very strange, but I think the sense of fulfillment. And I'm sure there's going to be some issues that we're going to have to deal with, like as they appear.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, but they're going to be of a different nature, I feel. But the sense of fulfillment of doing the best you could do, and you know, to the best of your ability, with the resources that you have, in our case with the, you know, options that we had here, printing in Colombia and then importing them, it is really cool.
Yes.
I think it's very, very cool to finally, you know, see something, just see this big project for us, which, you know, we are two people, but big project for us, and look back and say, I think we did a good job.
Yes.
I think we did like a really good job. So that's awesome. And
yes.
that we can tell to ourselves after we finished shipping the last book that we shipped. But then to see people's responses is so cool.
Yes.
Like, that has been just complete icing on the cake. And, when people like the effort that you put into something, and when it also means something to them, or they realize how much it means to us, and we can share
Yeah.
that sense of value. It's
Yeah.
it
It's
is
like a
beautiful.
remander of why we wanted to make a
Yes.
book. Which
Yeah,
is
and
very
why we
beautiful.
are super happy to have and be part of like this awesome community. Like,
happy to have.
yeah,
will you
but
say?
but just the sense of community is very much alive when you go through those moments. Like,
Yes.
when you see those little moments, you go like, oh yes, that's why we take care of our channel and our community and the work that we do. I mean, that's why you realize very quickly like how deeply important everyone is in this whole equation. So it was it was very nice. It was really, really nice. It's kind of like those things that you finish, and as soon as you realize that you finish, like every step is done, it's like you can go to sleep and you're happy. You're super at peace with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing better than that, honestly. There's no feeling that can compete with just being at peace. So yeah, very, very satisfied, very, very happy with what we did.
Yes. I just heard the secadora.
Okay.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna
do you want to
step out
go?
for 1 second? Yeah.
Sure.
Just to make sure, because
Yeah, don't worry. I'll speak about what I'm doing here. So this was, if I'm gonna go back into painting, I have to go and paint Danny. Maybe this will change for the next couple of weeks, months. That my go-to is gonna quickly be a hairy Chihuahua instead of Danny. Maybe that's gonna change, but for now, Danny hasn't been dethroned, so she's still, up here alone in my reasons for painting. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow night. You guys all know that I'm probably gonna be boring everyone here just painting a dog endlessly, but I think it's amazing.
I heard of it.
And I know you think it's cute, but you're not Queen Bee anymore, Danny. I'm sorry.
I never thought I was Queen Bee,
Oh, Queen A. I'm sorry.
but it's gonna be
A shared spot?
no. It's
Or
gonna be What?
maybe it's just gonna be double portraits all the
no.
time.
I was gonna say that it's gonna be so exciting to see Chile, but also to see all the paintings
I'm
of Chile.
I am super scared.
No.
What if I suck painting the dog? I mean,
No.
oof.
But what will that mean? I mean,
Well, that I do a bad job.
no, of course I know what sucking at something means, but I mean, you're going to paint your dog as you see your dog. So I think
Yeah.
it's going to be like when you painted me for the first time, it's going to be an evolution until you see that you can really paint what
Yeah.
you know of the dog. So
Maybe I want to embark on that.
yeah,
you
and
know,
I
little
like that a
adventure.
lot. Like to,
I love to get to know, people, things, pets, whatever. I love to try to get to know them through painting.
my
So
first pet, no, my first dog ever.
okay,
Because I had my turtle and I
your
loved
first
her.
mammal.
My first mammal ever? Well, that sounds weird, but yeah, my first
I mean,
mammal.
it's True?
Catherine Poremsky was saying embark on that. Embark. Yeah, we're gonna embark on that
Oh my
experience
God,
because
the
also
puns start. Terrible.
no, I'm here for them.
No,
Keep
well,
on coming.
I am
Keep
out.
on coming.
No. Check, please.
Yeah, we're ready. I bought the toy that has the heartbeat.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm gonna take it to the airport.
Yeah.
Maybe it can help. Chili. Adapt.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'm really excited to see
If it works, I'm sure
if
it's
it
gonna
works.
be
No,
fine.
to see chili. I was gonna
Oh,
say
all right.
when you said if it works, I was like chili.
Yeah. I have
Chili
equal
works.
equal degrees of excitement to see if the beating heart dog works and if the dog that has an actual heartbeat likes it.
So let's see, because I was not joking when I told you that it has on Amazon.
Yeah.
It has 53,000. Oh
Yeah.
wait, it scrolled all the way down. 53,342 reviews.
Yeah.
Nicolas, that's like crazy good, and it's 4.6 out of 5.
I mean, undebatable then.
Undebatable.
Yeah.
Every forum of puppies that I searched for,
Uh-huh. What's
They-
a form of puppies sound like? Whoa, 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 whoa. Woof, woof.
they suggested the dog toy, the
Uh-huh.
snuggle dog. I think it's called snuggle.
Okay, they are not
something.
they're not paying for advertising.
No.
Danny.
That type of.
Let's be kind.
No,
when we
that's
see
not
that
the
thing
brand.
works.
That's not the brand. Or is
Okay.
it?
Oh God.
Well, the heart beating toy.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. Cacaito dice, can't wait to see Chilicito, Chilicita. Sí, Chilicita, Chilita.
Well, it's a dog.
O Chilito, sí.
I'm very
You know what?
I'm fine calling the dog the dog.
Yeah, the dog.
Yeah, but it, perro. I'm okay with perro.
Chili, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Chili
totally fine. This is
bean.
not like oh no, you have to be gender specific. No, this is like no, I'm fine with dogs. Whenever I think of dogs, male dogs, female dogs, I think of dog. So I always, and it's full of love how I think of dog. So
Yeah, we did the little ID that we were saying, like the pet name and
dog tag.
dog
Yeah.
tag, and
What's that?
I bought
Where are we going with
the
this?
first thing I bought when we decided that we were gonna have a dog.
Yeah.
So like 7 months ago, maybe
Oh,
6 months
Jesus.
ago,
Okay.
I bought a little charm, like
Oh,
a
right,
little
yes.
chili pepper charm,
Yeah.
and it looks beautiful in the tag. Don't you think?
Beautiful. Hey, if you like it.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, yo.
Hey, woman.
Yeah,
If you like it, that's great.
I love it. So, let's read the comments. So Emily Hales was saying, I missed you guys. I absolutely love my book. It is on my coffee table for all guests to look at. It is so beautiful and inspiring. Oh,
Thank you so
Emily,
much.
thank you. We're so happy that you liked it. Lola Onigiri dice, buenas, qué emoción tan amarilla verlos de nuevo. Hola,
What?
Lola. ¿Qué?
¿Emoción tan amarilla?
Sí.
¿Eso es una expresión?
Sí.
What?
Ay, Nicolás.
¿Y
¿Qué
por qué
emoción?
la emoción es amarilla?
No sé, pero eso es un dicho.
¿En serio?
Obvio, ay, Coco.
No, perdón, no lo conozco. O sea, no, es que no lo conozco.
¿De
¿De dónde sale?
Es que creo que es porque el color de la emoción es amarillo,
What?
como el color que se asocia,
No, ni idea.
como tristeza azul,
What? Ah, por
como
blue,
I'm feeling blue, sí. Como que what, mi amor, o sea, el azul siempre lo han asociado,
No,
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 sé
no.
si eso es como en,
No,
no creo que
pues,
sea psicología, como en,
No.
a ver, emoción tan amarilla. Dice,
O que nos
¿qué
diga...
significa el color amarillo en la psicología?
Ay, no, chao. Gracias.
Gracias.
Hasta luego. No. O sea, respeto a todos las psicólogas, pero
Pues entonces no digas así.
No, sino que es que, mi amor, no existe una noción universal de un color. Los colores significan
No, pues yo
cosas
sé, pero
totalmente
los usan,
distintas
supongo que los usan para,
dependiendo de las culturas,
pues
de donde haya
sí,
nacido uno en el mundo.
bueno, sí.
Para mí, generalizar lo que quiere decir un color suena tontísimo, pero bueno, qué pena. Por eso es que estoy
Entonces,
usando unos rojos vivos acá que dicen vida,
no, el
vida,
rojo dice sangre.
sangre, muerte,
O chili, un chili rojo.
chile.
Mm, estoy tomando el jugo de naranja. Está rico.
¿De dónde?
Que mis papás compraron.
Ah, no
Nos
lo vi.
dejaron un juguito de naranja.
No vi, no vi.
Javi Have,
Happy
Javi Have
to.
was saying, hello, hi, good morning. Happy to have you back.
Mm,
Love the coat, Danny. Oh, thank you. I took it off, but thank you. The thing is that I love it too, but it's so warm
here?
that no, the coat.
Okay.
El
You were freezing
yeah.
in the morning.
No, and I put it on, and then I was sweating.
Okay. Yeah, Danny's
So I
back.
took it off,
Danny is back.
and now I
officially.
have it in my back. So it's
Yeah.
like a little warm, but not like suffocating
Oh
warm.
my God. Danny is
thank you.
officially back.
Rowan was saying thoughts on the World Cup so far.
Oof.
Madness,
Yeah.
absolute madness.
Great. So
I
which
love
means-
it.
Well, okay. So
Well, yeah. No, we're talking about the
I
like
think-
the unpredictable results.
yes.
But yeah,
Yes.
I know
And
where
without
you're
getting
going. Yeah.
too political or without, I absolutely love football. So this coming from a person that I think that, I mean, I'm sure there's fans out there that are absolute diehard fans, but I would say that I'm probably a person that loves as much football as you'll ever find, the love for this sport in anyone else. I really, really do. I adore this sport. Clearly, the World Cup shouldn't have been played, in Qatar and, in the month of November/December. It is absurd. It is ridiculous. It's absurd. And this is not even talking about the horrendous nature of how they went about constructing these beautiful monstrosities of stadiums that are going to be useless once the World Cup is done. But even without speaking about those things, even without touching upon the issues that Qatar has, as an independent country that we may or may not agree with, which is that's a whole other question. But just from scheduling, just from the time that people have available to travel and to be part of this beautiful event, it's probably like the most beautiful sporting event alongside the Olympics that the world has, which is usually just like this gorgeous celebration. It's usually the World Cup. The atmosphere in the World Cup has to be one of the most beautiful atmospheres in the world. And to have, this like enormous occasion, be so, I don't know, diminished by just horrendous decision making, corrupt decision making. It's very sad to see. And it's sad to see. It's even sadder when you realize that the World Cup is going to change in 4 years. It's going to be a completely different system. They are pushing the multi country hosting, so it is going to be so different, so different from now on. That I'm totally against, by the way, 100% against. Not like this multi-host, situation, but the inclusion of 16 more teams, 16 more countries is insane, I think. And the only reason they're doing it is for money. So I think it's absurd. I think it's insane. I think getting into a World Cup means something. And this coming from, us Colombians, that we didn't make it. But it's sad. A World Cup is sad when you can't see Italy, when you can't see Colombia. Netherlands missed like a few World Cups over the past years. And, that means something and it carries weight. So it's great. It's great. So now the fact that it's going to be so big, so cluttered, so many matches, it's just not right. There's something that just doesn't feel right, in all of that. So that this is the last of the World Cup, as we know it, it's just sad that it had to be played in Qatar. It really is, and in November, December. The atmosphere in the stadiums, it's super sad. You can tell that this is not something that's, I'm sure people in Qatar like football, but you can tell when a city is like, okay, this is annoying. Like, this is not what we wanted. The team performed terribly. The people that were trying to support their team, they just didn't, they really didn't want to be there. They would leave at halftime. A lot of the stadiums would just empty at halftime just because they were trying in so many different ways of having people just fill the stadiums, but they weren't even interested in filling them. So those things, like that being said, which I don't think that's like a small thing. I think that's an enormous thing that should never happen again, but it's FIFA, so FIFA will do anything for money. But that sort of thing should never, ever happen again with the World Cup. The World Cup should be this sacred, beautiful thing. And it's very sad and it's very telling to see what happens, to notice what happens when corruption and money is involved. That being said, so being super critical of the whole genesis of this, horrendous idea of having the World Cup over there and having it, so close to players like schedules with their clubs, which is absurd. Again, having it at a moment where there's no vacationing, people understand June, July as vacation time. And that's why you see stadiums full of kids and families and from everywhere around the world. Like, that's why it's done there. Leagues have finished. Clubs are resting. Players can rest and they can rest their injuries. And then they go and then they come to the World Cup and then they can rest again and start with their leagues again and their clubs. People are going to play a week after the World Cup is ended in the Premier League. It's crazy. It's absurd. It's crazy. Again, sorry. Having said that, it's been cool. And the only reason it's been cool, it's because
unpredictable.
At the core of the World Cup is football. And football is amazing. Football is like, at any given day, any team can beat any other team in the world. And that has been true in this World Cup in beautiful ways. So, great World Cup. Super fans of Morocco.
Yeah.
I feel now.
Yeah.
We were fans of Morocco when it got first to the group.
Yeah. We were rooting for
Morocco. We were rooting for Japan. Love underdogs in World Cups.
Yes.
There's always an underdog. There's always a story of a team just, pushing way above, like punching way above their weight. So this is wonderful for them. It's a wonderful team. Beautiful yesterday. So super excited to see what quarterfinals brings.
Yes.
If you ask me right now, I'm still going to go with faves. I'm still going to think France plays Brazil at the final.
What? But that was not... Yes, but that was not what you thought before the...
Oh, before the World Cup? No, of course not.
No, but because before the World Cup, thought
no.
Argentina was going to be the winner.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I actually think...
Because you said Brazil now.
I actually think, like, my heart wants Argentina to win it all.
Mine too.
Brazil, I think Brazil is like, they will score when they want to score.
But I told you before, because, all of this because my sister's fiance family, we're making, I don't know how to call that.
It's like a fantasy football sort of bet.
Yeah.
let's say.
So we were discussing if we wanted to put Brazil or Argentina as the winner.
Yes.
Because I thought that Brazil, and I
Yes.
think that Brazil is going to win.
Yeah.
But I want Argentina to win.
That's how
Because of
that's
Messi.
exactly how I feel too.
So we put Argentina.
Yeah. We went with our hearts, which proved to be horribly wrong.
Yeah.
For a moment there, we were third place.
Yeah.
For a very swift moment,
Yeah.
we were doing really well, third place, and then everything just crumbled
Yes.
and went to hell.
Yes. So.
But I do feel having seen them play.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, South Korea is not a bad team.
No,
at
not
all.
at all.
At all. And they destroyed them. Like it was almost like, just like a cat playing with its food. It's just, and if Brazil can do that, if they can just say, now we push, and they are so much better than anyone else when they do that, and they have such an attack-minded team, like
Yeah.
I think they're unstoppable.
Yeah, because I also think that Argentina relies a lot in Messi. Like Messi is
Yes.
like this player that needs to perform very good so Argentina can be like a very good team.
Yes.
Brazil has like all the players they they traveled with for the World Cup.
Yeah.
They are great players. I mean, we were
Amazing.
even talking about how good they are that they didn't even call Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby Firmino.
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
they have so much players, so
Oh, so
amazing.
much depth,
So
yeah.
exactly. So it's like they are strong as a team.
Yeah.
So they don't need just one player. They have a ton of amazing players.
Yeah.
So I think that
yeah. So
that weights a
if
lot.
if you ask my heart, I want to see Messi win it.
Me too.
And I
Me
really
too.
want to. I
Me
really,
too.
really want to.
Yeah.
If you ask me now, having watched every single team play, which are the two best teams right now?
Oh, France and Brazil.
France and Brazil.
100%.
Like, there's no
Yeah.
doubt about it. There's
100%.
no doubt. I mean, they are playing at another level. Argentina has to really push to win their games, and they've really had to push. So they can play. I think any given day they can beat anyone. But if we are speaking about, like, if you tell me right now, if Brazil played Argentina, if Brazil played Argentina, 10 times, I would tell you they would probably beat them 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
So I have no idea if this is going to be the 1 out of 10 times that Argentina wins. But judging from the teams, it's just... And I think Brazil learned a lot from when they played Germany, and they were just humiliated. I think they have learned a lot.
But I also think that Argentina also learned after
Yes,
they were
but
almost
they don't have so
like
much
they-
talent. They don't have as much talent as Brazil.
Yes.
Like position for position, like I think Brazil, sans Messi has.
Oh, that's what I was
they
saying.
are better than every other player.
Yeah,
in,
that's
in
why-
Argentina.
That's why I was saying that Argentina needs Messi.
Yeah, 100%. So that's our World Cup minute, which
Yes.
took 15.
Yeah. Well, I mean our welcome back intro
Oh, come on! If we
/ story of our
yeah,
shipping.
what were you thinking? Middle
took
of a World
2
Cup, and
hours.
we're not going to talk about football? Come on.
So, let's see. Where was I? Met le Carthaginois
Okay.
was saying hi.
Right.
Hello. Aldo was saying hi. Glad to see you back. I'm really excited and I'm looking forward to receive the book and the painting.
Oh, Aldo, yeah. You are part of our international group of books.
Yes.
But it seems like, Stamps.com has it all worked out. I
Yeah.
mean, they have a partner with that's
Global
called
Post.
Global Post.
Mm-hmm.
So if you actually take your tracking number, Aldo, which you probably received, in an email of stamps.com,
Yes.
if you take that tracking number and you run it through USPS, you will get information. But if you run it through Global Post,
You
you
would
also
also,
get
yeah.
information that I think it's far more specific to the location of your package. So what stamps.com does is that they ship it to this
Like redistribution
Yeah.
center.
that ships internationally.
Yes.
So we weren't really shipping, and this is because this is the service that stamps.com offers for international shipping. We weren't shipping directly, but what we're doing is shipping it through their partners, which seems to be, like I said, incredibly efficient.
Well, yeah, that's the way we could ship.
Yeah, that was the only
internationally.
way.
Yeah.
That was the only way that made sense for the price. I mean, I think we were very... I'm going to say we made an educated guess, but we were also very, very lucky to stay within shipping weight so that the shipments could fit under this kind of media mail parameter. If we had gone...
Well, but that's in the US. That doesn't work.
No, but if we go over
International.
4 internationally, that would have been very expensive.
Oh no,
too.
but the media mail is only
Yeah. Let's call it media mail, just because there's a book, there's like documents and
yeah,
stuff.
but
But
because that's not like a
internationally, it's not. It wouldn't be a. I forget what it was called. It was like envelope box flat rate or something. But the weight is super, super important in that equation, and just going higher, even like just a few ounces higher than what we were shipping, would have cost it doesn't just cost like a couple of bucks more. No, it can cost like $20 more,
Mhm.
$25 more per book. So I think we were again lucky / making educated guesses when we did the book that all worked out. They all proved to be like, good decisions in production, good decisions in packing,
yes.
so that, this wasn't like a shipping just massacre, like with the current prices nowadays. So very, very happy with that.
And let us know when you get it.
Yeah, please.
Please.
We're very we're expecting those shipments to arrive soon. Most of them, I would say, are at their current hubs, like local hubs,
Mm-hmm.
local country hubs. So it's probably like the bigger city in your country. It's probably reached the bigger city in your country, and it's being redistributed. So let us know when it gets there for sure.
Let it snow. Let it snow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Noel C. I don't know why I was like screaming. Noel C. was saying saludos a ambos. Ayer me llegó el libro a Puerto Rico. Extremadamente
Wow.
feliz con el trabajo de ambos. Me fascina la secuencia de las pinturas. Ay, muchas
Noel,
gracias,
nos
Noel.
encanta.
Qué emoción.
Y Noel fue nuestro único envío a Puerto Rico.
Sí.
Entonces, grande Noel,
y-
Boricua,
y-
forever.
Y Noel, me alegra mucho que diga lo de la secuencia de las pinturas.
Claro, ese era nuestro
Porque
orgullo.
nosotros duramos muchos días tratando de hacer como, eso era lo que nosotros describíamos como una lectura visual. Y no sé,
Súper.
me alegra mucho que le haya gustado a Noel. Leslie Cavazos Garduño
Gabazos.
was saying, yay, OPL is back. Happy to see you too. Yes, we're so happy to be back. And happy to have you here, Leslie. Julia
Gabazos.
Tovar. Julia.
Gardenia.
Julia dice, hola, qué alegría
Julia.
tenerlos de vuelta por acá. Hola, Julia. ¿Nos extrañó, Julia?
Julia
Un poquito.
Marina.
¿Cómo está
Estoy que
Julia?
me
¿Qué ha
orino.
hecho? ¿Qué ha hecho Julia estos días? Karen Menegin was saying, and I realized that she was typing the question when we were talking about the uncertainty we had when we realized the books were shipped to Miami and not to Houston.
Yes.
So the question said, did you know this company before you hired them? So this is the company, the printer that we printed in works with to export all the books to the US. So,
But we had paid for direct shipment to Houston.
yes. So,
So this was something happened. Something
Yeah.
happened here that we were like, I haven't pursued, this here because honestly, things worked out in the end. I am gonna, talk to the advisor that was helping us through this whole process, because it was either miscommunicated in their part, or it was either something that just wasn't done properly.
yeah.
Like they had said it would be, and like we had paid for. So we do have the right to
Know what happened. Yeah.
yeah, to talk to them and say, okay, now that this is over, now that everything's okay, what the hell happened? Like,
Mhm.
what is going on? Why were we said that this was going to get here this way, and why didn't it get here like that? So we will pursue that, but right now we got here, we barely got here,
Yeah.
and we're just like happy. We're just
Yeah.
happy that things worked out. So
We were even like rushing to make a live stream because we've been one day here.
yeah, so
So,
we wanted to say no, we gotta land on our feet and say thank you, and just or for the people that weren't able to get a book, which is totally fine, by the way, just let you guys know about how it went for us, and how how cool the little story behind the shipping was.
yes.
So,
And we also wanted to be here. We missed a
yes,
lot
of course.
the live stream and you guys' company. So, Luca Guadaño
Mm.
dice, Olitas, ¿cómo andan tanto tiempo?
Tanto tiempo,
Tanto
Guadaño.
tiempo y a la vez tan poco. Así se sintió, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí.
Sonó ahí como poético, pero no.
Catherine Pormsky was saying, so glad you're back. I watched a zillion hours of OPL during a month-long COVID nightmare, and it was the thing that kept me from totally losing it. Oh, Catherine, and how are you feeling now? Are you out of it? Si se dice out of it? Have you
Yeah,
recovered?
past.
Yeah, are you past your COVID?
Yeah, it's just that when you say totally out of it, it's when you
When you lose control of something, no? Like,
kind of when you're just trying to do something, but you're just not. Your head is not there, so you're
Okay.
totally out of it.
Okay.
You're not there.
Prince Bare Bones was
Mhm.
saying, welcome back. I received the book and it looks amazing.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thank
so
you so
happy to
much.
know that. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited. I'm always so excited to see that people, like to know that one people more got the book. It is.
One more person.
Yeah. I'm losing my English
It
and
was
my
never there.
Spanish. So it was kind of there.
I mean, as in a stranger in a back room, but yes.
Helen Weekend was sending a smiling with heart emojis. Hello, Helen.
Very
How are
nice.
you? Javi Hav was saying, are you trying to say al borde equals at wit's end? I think that's the same.
Maybe.
Yes,
Yeah,
I think that's the same.
maybe.
Yeah, but I love that I said al borde and you went like super literal and you said on the edge,
Well, I just heard.
which
I
made
just heard you
sense
say.
too. But
yeah.
MCLA Film was saying, hi DNN, got the book. It is great. Thanks, David. Oh, David, so happy you liked it.
Awesome.
Yes. And thank you so much for being here too. Cody Winicky was saying, awesome to have you guys back. Hope the trip was great. I love the book. Been through it 100 times and now I just randomly open it to a spread and live with those paintings for a day.
Oh, that's
Aw,
so
that's
kind.
so
Thank you
sweet.
so much.
Yes. Thank you, Cody.
And Cody, needless to say, all of the OPL family that was like in Houston or around Houston. Well, I don't know if there's anyone in Houston. I don't think we quite
No,
shipped
yeah,
any.
yeah, yeah.
Oh no, there were some
Yes.
shipments to Houston.
Yeah.
We have to be super honest. Like, we were working every single moment of the day,
And more with the delay.
yeah, and it was just, by the end of the some nights we would go to bed like super early
Mhm.
because we were exhausted from
Yeah.
just all the stuff that we had to do with the day.
Mhm.
So the meetup wasn't really gonna happen in this trip. We just knew it from the beginning. It was very sad, but it will happen at some point. So
Yes.
we have to figure that out for the future. But thank you for everyone that was like super super aware that we were there, and hoping that, or offering if they could help in some way, which is very, very nice of
Yes.
everyone that offered. But in many ways we sort of had it worked out. We just knew that it was going to be just a ton of work. So
Yes.
but thank you so much to everyone that was kind to offer help or wanted to meet. Like I said, it wasn't meant to be during this trip, but it just totally
It's gonna
felt
happen.
like a work trip.
Yes.
But it'll happen in the future.
Yes. It's Vega HD who's saying, "Hey, nice to catch you live again." Yes, we're so happy to be back here.
Happy to have you.
Happy to have you. Gray Jiménez dice, "Hola, buenas. Muy bueno verlos por aquí de nuevo." Hola, Gray. ¿Qué
Muchas
tal?
gracias, Gray. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Yellow was saying, "Welcome back, you too. Missed you." Oh,
Thank
thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We really, really missed being here.
Yes.
Really. Let's see. Catherine was saying, "I'm still waiting for your book. According to the shipping info, it's on its way."
Okay.
Woo! So
Let's
let us
trust
know
that.
when you get it, Catherine.
Awesome. Where's Catherine at?
So Catherine, where are you at? If you want to share it, share that info. Ricard was sending a
Ditto.
hello emoji.
Nice.
Hey, Ricard. Mick J was saying, "Kudos for both of you for the shipments. The packaging quality so perfect. Bubble wrap so good. I thought it was wrapped by a pro."
Wow, you're
Oh
talking
my
to her
God.
right now.
Thank you.
The packing
Now it
pro.
makes me so happy that you you think it was a great job. We really gave our 100%
Gave
with the
up.
shipping. No, we didn't
We
give
really
up.
gave up
No.
after 100.
No. I also think they were wrapped very, very good and
I think we did the best.
like in a very caring way.
Yes.
Alberto José Silva Londoño dice, "Hola Nico y Dani, ¿cómo están? Una pregunta, Nico.
Sí, señor.
¿Tú preparas tus propios óleos o qué marca de óleos utilizas? Gracias."
No, lo hice como una vez, como por cuestiones más académicas que cualquier otra cosa. Aprendí a moler pigmento y a entubar colores. Y después de esa vez nunca quise hacerlo. Nunca quise hacerlo. Disfruté mucho, eso sí debo decirlo, debo ser honesto. Disfruté mucho cuando una vez, esto también solo una vez, que hice una escala tonal de, yo no sé si hice como de 1 a 10 o de, yo creo que no era completa, no era 0 a 10, entonces estaba pensando si lo hice de 1 a 10. Yo creo que mezclé como 9 tubos de pronto de grises, eso me encantó hacerlo. Los hice, si no estoy mal, con tierra de Castle Earth y blanco. O sea, no era propiamente negro marfil o negro humo no, escogí más el Castle Earth, que es el mismo Van Dyke, el pardo Van Dyke, para hacer eso, porque me gustaba más que los grises que uno saca con el negro marfil. Creo que no son totalmente neutros. Yo creo que si uno quiere algo más hacia el neutro, yo mezclaría hoy en día 50-50 negro marfil y pardo Van Dyke y después mezclaría con blanco. Eh, pero eso me encantó. Pero no. Después de haber molido color y entubado, no. Me di cuenta que no, que eso no es para mí. Y hoy en día uso Winsor Newton como de artista o M-Gram. También como de, bueno, no sé si M-Gram tiene de una línea económica.
No sé.
No lo tengo muy claro, pero es que no es tan costoso. Yo creo que los dos como que están dentro del mismo rango de precio, por si les interesa. Pero siempre lo he dicho, nosotros acá somos muy, ¿cómo se dice? Brand agnostic, como
Mm,
agnósticos en cuanto a las marcas de las cosas.
sí, pues ahí hiciste una traducción exacta.
Exacto.
Ujú.
Entonces, honestamente, para mí, personalmente, cualquier marca está bien. La marca que uno consiga está bien. O sea, no,
Para
uno,
mí, personalmente.
personalmente, sí.
No,
No
sí, sí,
quiero,
sí.
no quiero hablar tampoco por ti,
No, pero
pero
pues eso es algo que hemos hablado siempre,
sí.
tú y yo.
Pero yo creo que la culpa de una mala pintura, o sea, si uno hace una mala pintura, o sea, uno no le puede echar la culpa al color. Y entonces,
O pues puede, pero
no,
¿qué
uno,
gana?
pues sí, yo puedo echar la culpa, yo te puedo echar la culpa a ti si pinto
Mm.
yo mal, pero
O
no
pues tú me puedes echar la culpa a mí si
por todo. Si
cortando un
me corto un
papel te
dedo,
cortas.
cosas absurdas como esas
Ujú.
que pasan.
Como que nunca han pasado, ajá.
Pero la realidad es que uno con marcas más económicas puede hacer una gran pintura. Entonces,
Ujú. Dice Alberto José Silva Londoño, gracias
sí.
por la respuesta técnica como siempre, un abrazo
No,
para ambos.
no,
Muchas
señor, muy
gracias,
amable. ¿Qué tal?
Alberto José Silva Londoño. Germán Rodríguez dice, volvieron, qué alegría.
Maestro,
Gabriel García, estuve a punto, yo te conté,
Nobel.
de escribir en Company, en el shipping,
Sí,
Gabriel García Márquez, pero después dije, "Ay, ¿será que después hay algún problema?"
sí.
Entonces no lo puse, pero estuve a punto de ponerle al de Germán, Gabriel García
Bueno, y
Márquez.
Germán es argentino, es hispano.
Ujú.
Yo creo que ya debía ser como difícil, aunque yo creo que un argentino en fútbol siempre va a ser argentino. Pero por si existían dudas, ya que España salió del Mundial, ahora sí toda la fuerza a Argentina.
Camille O'Gorman estaba
La.
diciendo hi. Hola
Hi,
Camila.
¿en qué parte del mundo se encontrará la señora O'Gorman?
Y Camila dice, I agree, not happy with it being in Qatar.
No. Fatal.
Qatar. Robin Sita West 13
What?
was saying, yes,
Who
so
is this
happy.
person?
And an emoji with glasses and a heart.
Mhm.
And I think Robin Sita, well, reading the comments that were around Robin Sita's comment, it
Yeah.
was about Chile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I know that Robin Sita is
Thought she was excited about us, but no.
Oh, well, but
That's
being
fine.
excited
No,
for
that's fine.
Chile is also being excited
That
for
is
us.
fine. Thank you, Robin.
Let's
Doing
see.
good. Thank you for asking.
Lucho García dice, haha, fruit of the loom.
Muy bien.
Javi Hav dice, I have been having fun drawing and painting my dog. Animals as a subject is not what I ever intended to work on, but I'm having a ton of fun with it. How old is your dog? And what's the name of your dog?
Okay, two very
wanna know.
specific questions, but
I want to know.
sure.
Emily Hales was saying, how does it feel now that you're done with the book and you're about to get the dog? You made it. Yes, it feels,
How do you feel, Daniela?
No, yesterday I was feeling a little bit like it was like too many things happening.
Yes, you were a little nervous yesterday, I
Yeah,
would say.
but also because I I mean, of course, I'm tired of all the work we did
Yes.
in packing and shipping and everything.
Yes.
But as I was telling you in the flight back, it's weird because we were working a lot, but we weren't streaming. So we have to come back and we want to stream too, but that's working too.
Yes.
And we're going to have Chili, that is a little puppy.
Yeah.
So it's also, I mean, it demands time.
Yes.
So it is like a ton of things happening. So,
Yeah.
but
I
Chili
think it'll
is
all be
the happiest part of all the things that involve time in that equation. But no, yesterday I was just feeling like everything was happening so fast. Like we come here, we are here for like 2 days, and then I go to grab Chili. So it's like too much.
Yeah, it's gonna be
And you know,
fun.
like my personality is like a planner. Like I plan my things. I like to plan my things and like to schedule and know my things.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm a little bit in a rush.
Yeah. Sometimes there are things that you can't control.
Yeah.
You just roll with it.
Oh, this one we could, but I just wanted to have Chili as soon as possible.
Yes.
So no, but we are very, very excited. And yeah, we made it. I mean, think about all the time, all the months that we were talking about the idea of having a dog and the idea of having a book.
Yeah.
And now we checked the book.
Love
and
the pitter patter of the book.
It's,
No, it's just a joke.
it's gonna, I don't understand you.
Yeah, no, it's dumb. Don't worry.
Okay. MCLA Film was saying next book, all dog paintings.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe.
The
Maybe.
Chili book.
Oh, hot.
Hot
I don't know. I think
and
people are.
spicy.
I don't know. I don't know how much we can ask of people. It's like, hey, our new book. It's like, okay, settle down.
We could do like the Hallmark cards, green cards that you open and it barks. For the
That's
book.
one idea.
Of course, we're not gonna do it,
I
but it
feel
would
that's
be
one
very
idea, Danny.
good
And
way
you know
to
what's
see
great? It's good to like get
all the
out
bad
of your
ideas
system
out.
all the
Yeah.
horrendous ideas.
Yeah.
Now, if you told me the cover barks,
When you open the cover,
maybe
it is it is Chili's bark.
Oh, the yapping? No, I don't know.
So Guillaume Lheureux was
Another
saying,
oh la la.
hello everyone, missed it so much, haha. We missed it too. Happy you're here, Guillaume. What have you been up to? All this time we were out.
And where has Guillaume painted? Because they usually paint outdoors somewhere very
Oh.
specific. I feel.
Nicolas, I'm sorry, but Marcelo, this
I-
is really good. Marcelo Peralta.
Marcelo.
Marcelo was saying, next book, Puppybilities.
Okay, that's
That
actually
is
not
really
bad at
good.
all.
That
Yeah.
is really good, Marcelo.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
You know.
I like a good fuck you, but that's
that is
really
like
good.
proper good.
Yeah.
Puppybilities.
That made me curse in respect. That's actually really good.
Alejandra.
I'm sure he has like this big grin right now. Like,
Yeah.
that's a fucking good day.
Yeah, it's
That
like,
is a
I made it.
good day.
I made it.
No, that was actually really
Yeah,
good.
that was really
I
good.
liked it. Yeah.
Really good. Alejandra Ardila dice que bueno verlos de
Alejandra.
vuelta. Un saludo para los dos. Un saludo, Alejandra. Muchas gracias. Camille O'Gorman dice, ya volví aquí en Buenos Aires derretida de calor.
Bueno, pero con una Copa del Mundo fantástica.
¿Qué tal ha estado, Camila, la energía de toda la gente con el mundial? ¿Cómo ha estado la fiebre mundialística, como le llamamos acá en el país?
Mundialista, pero bueno, lística.
¿Mundialística?
Sí, esa es tu fiebre, yo creo. Eso es lo que dices cuando te da fiebre, tratando de decir fiebre mundialista.
¿Ya? ¿Paraste o ahí
No,
sigue otro?
tengo otros ahí, tengo otros cartuchos acá que
Sigue.
los guardo
Esa risita.
cuando me ridiculices.
Mhm. Marcelo Peralta
Mm.
was saying, yes, I'll take that F as a compliment. LOL.
That was really good.
Let's see. ¿Dónde estaba? Acá. Sergi Arts dice, hola, me alegra mucho verlos ya de vuelta. Saludos desde el estudio a pintar.
Sergi.
Hola, Sergi. ¿Qué está pintando Sergi?
Pues a pintar fue para nosotros.
Sí,
como,
a
bueno,
pintar,
a pintar.
pues mucho, están hablando mucho.
A ver, esa huevo, nada.
Nicolás, no, estás muy grosero y no quiero que nos pongan algo en el canal.
Oye, nunca nos han... He sido
Claro que
100 veces
sí.
más grosero en videos. Nunca nos han puesto nada.
Hoy puede ser el día, entonces.
No vivas con susto.
Ay,
Vive la vida.
uy, desconectar micrófono. Noel C. dice saludos a ambos. Ah, no, este ya lo leí.
Bien.
Que Noel nos contaba del libro, sí. Qué pena, Noel, volví a leer.
Ujú.
Y Marcelo estaba diciendo antes,
Sí, señora.
antes del gran chiste que hizo.
Sí.
Estaba
Paremos
diciendo,
porque
hi
de pronto
Danny and Nico, hi chat. I really missed you all. We really missed, and we didn't knew that we were missing your good comments,
Because there's never been one.
but now we do. That was a great one, Marcelo.
One.
Catherine Poremsky was saying, I'm all good now. I only felt really, really bad for a few days, but kept testing positive and couldn't totally shake it for about a month.
Ah, that's
Oh,
annoying.
Catherine. But happy you're good now.
Yes.
Rohit Kemhavi was saying, hey guys. Hey Rohit, how are you? Fernando Forero dice, hola Nicolás. Un gran saludo de Fernando Forero desde Leipzig,
Ajá.
Alemania.
¿Qué hubo, Fernando? ¿Qué cuenta Fernando? Todavía, pero está en Leipzig. Fernando no, o allá también hay Blizzard, Fernando, o ya no estamos trabajando con Blizzard.
Dice Catherine. So Catherine was telling us that Catherine is in Belgium.
Okay.
So yes, Catherine, I think that the
The books.
best way to
Yeah.
track it is by the tracking number. I guess because to be honest, it was like really quick how it shipped in the US.
Very quick.
Yes, but it usually takes more time. So
Yeah, I think for international shipping, I think for, that is not FedEx or DHL, because this book, if we shipped it via FedEx or DHL worldwide, probably would have cost over $100, $120, $130, something like that. So no. We have to be mindful of today's, shipping rates, but I think it's going to get very, quickly there, given the type of mailing that we used.
yes. Mario J was saying, oh wait, you're back. Woohoo! Yes, we're back. We are back.
Mario was probably like, oh, another video that YouTube is recommending. Oh my God,
oh,
it's
they're
live.
yeah. Marcelo Peralta was saying, still waiting on my book, but it's okay. Brazilian mail is slow but reliable. Yeah, and also, what we were saying to Catherine, Marcelo, if you check your mails, you should have your tracking number as an email sent by stamps.com, so you can keep track of your package. Sean Farley was saying, hello friends, the book is beautiful. Thank you for making
Thank
it.
you, Sean.
Oh, thank you, Sean. Thank you so
Always
much.
very kind, Sean, with your words. Thank you so much.
Javi Hab was saying bear. Oh yes, I remember bear.
What?
Javi, have you shared photos of bear? I think in the Discord, or am I wrong? And Javi was saying he's 2. That was his name at the shelter, and my daughter, future vet, loved it, and we
I
left
remember
it.
this
I
story.
really love the name too.
Yeah.
Sergi Arts dice, estoy decidiendo aún qué pintar, jajaja. No, Sergi, pero dice que a pintar. Ya ha pasado como 1 hora desde ese comentario, Sergi. ¿Qué hubo? A ver, Sergi, a pintar. Mentira.
Tú llegaste a regañar.
Estaba tratando de hacer un chiste, pero ya me
Ay, nos
sentí.
han hecho falta pintar, Sergi. Flojo yo. Jue madre vida.
Steve Witt was saying, glad to see you two back and in good moods. Hey, Steve. How are you?
Oh yeah, mood would have been dramatically different if things wouldn't have gone, according to. Well, they didn't go according to plan, but we were able to do everything that we needed to do. So that makes you feel very, very much so like satisfied.
Fernando Forero dice, Alemania, sigo con Blizzard.
Ah, qué bueno, me alegro mucho, Fernando.
Camila O'Gorman dice, ay, no sé cómo está la gente, yo casi no salgo porque muchos gritos y fanatismo, y me molesta que festejen antes de tiempo, así que veo los partidos sola y no comento demasiado.
Nerviosa,
Y una
nerviosa.
carita- Una carita llorando de la risa.
Está nerviosa, no se
Sí.
anticipa.
Sí, sí, ella está. Ay, la gritadera ahí afuera. Dios mío.
Pero es que lo más argentino es que vos jugás un partido y
Celebrás
ya te
la
crees,
vi-
ya
celebrás
te
toda
crees
la
ganador.
Sí.
Ya la ganamos, ya la vuelta olímpica,
Y
todo el
fue muy
mundo en la
chistoso.
plaza.
nosotros estábamos
celebrando.
viendo
Mirá
ese.
lo que nos pasó. Mira Arabia. ¿Quién daba un peso por Arabia? Nadie. Nadie.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Espérate. Nosotros estábamos viendo el partido de Argentina-México,
Sí,
¿te acuerdas? Narrado por argentinos.
claro.
Y sí, o sea, primer gol. Y eran como haciéndole rezos a Messi. ¿Te acuerdas?
Bueno, ves que Messi,
No, pues, o sea,
Messi es
es
Dios.
impresionante.
Messi es Dios.
Pero sí, pero sí,
Gran-
Pero
Gran
sí.
aporte, linda.
sí. No, iba a decir
No,
que,
gran.
que era como, sí, es que tenemos a Messi y Messi es argentino, solo podía ser argentino. Y yo decía, "Ah, qué lástima, porque es verdad. Ay, nosotros porque nunca hemos tenido Coquín un
Uy, gran aporte. Estás
Messi.
un jurgo de buenos aportes,
Sí.
linda. Sigue,
Bye,
sigue.
everyone.
Sí, desconéctenla.
Camila manda caritas riendo, llorando de la risa y dice, te sale perfecto el acento, jajaja.
En el alma lo llevo.
And Kit was saying, how did you learn oil painting? And any book recommendation for oil painting?
Learned from school. I went to art school, had wonderful teachers. So I would say that there's nothing quite like a great teacher in your life. I would suggest everyone, if they are wanting to learn oil painting, just find yourself a good teacher anywhere. There's great painters anywhere in this world. So find yourself somebody that loves painting, that has an ability to share their love for painting. I really do think that there's no replacement for that. And books, I can't quite reach the book, but I did buy a book.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite popular. Can you reach the title, exactly the title?
The Oil Painter's Color Handbook.
There we go. So I bought it before we left because it was, I saw a friend post it, and I know that it has like a bunch of paintings from a lot of painters that I know. So I thought it was going to be super interesting. I haven't read it because, like I said, I probably got it a day before we left, something like that. So I couldn't really look into it. But I think it looks like a great book. And I know that sounds a little premature, but I really feel that it looks like a great book. So I'm going to say I blindly recommend it because from the little bit that I saw, I was like, okay, this book feels very, very complete. So I'm hoping that when I get into it, I realize that that is very much the truth. But I have a feeling that that's going to be true.
Sofía Centurión dice, hola chicos, los extrañé muchísimo.
La Sofi.
Hola Sofi.
¿A poco que
¿Cuándo es el
nos
viaje,
hizo
Sofi,
falta
del
la Sofi,
taller?
ah?
¿Cuándo es el taller de Sofi? ¿Te acuerdas?
En febrero.
Uy, ya
Marzo.
casi, Sofi, ya casi.
No recuerdo. Estoy especulando.
Especulando.
Especulando ando.
Rohit Kemhavi was saying, guys, I am almost a computer engineer now.
Oh!
What
my
tech and
God.
art combo topic would you suggest I research as an art enthusiast? I do know some AI.
Oh, wow.
I
Well,
would say, well, if you ask me, I would tell you to go and see the robot art installation that we've talked about. It's called I Can't Help Myself. It is really cool. I love how like art and technology mix in that
yeah.
sort of
That's
installation.
Callum's world also.
That's Callum's world.
Yeah.
The
You
robot
should be in
world.
contact with Callum because he helped with a show, an exhibition that was in Japan of AI, like robots making. I know that now if we say AI, everyone's thinking about the same thing. But this was AI in the sense of programming robots, like physical robots, not algorithms and stuff, but physical robots making stuff or moving in certain, like, you know, having certain gestures or it looked very, very cool, like really, really cool. If that's not your thing, so let's see. What is it exactly that they do? I'm sorry that they were saying they're almost graduating in.
Computer engineering. Let me see. Computer engineering.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You know what interests me? And this is very, very niche, but it's I love AI in terms of like open world games, like video games, open world games, and how enemy behaves, like enemy behavior or like NPC behavior. I love that sort of stuff. So anything that has to do with populating a world and making it feel alive, I think it's incredible. So I know that that's weirdly specific, but you know, you asked, so.
So, let me see. Margo Delgado dice, hola. Hola Margo, ¿qué tal?
Amargo, buen día.
Amargo, buen día.
Ajá, del nuevo.
Irving Torres Art was saying, hi guys, so glad to see you live. I've been so busy these few months. So great that you finished sending the books. Congrats. Oh, thank you, Irving. What have you been up to that's keeping you so busy? If you can share it with us. Camila O'Gorman dice, es que ya el primero que ganaron, olvidando totalmente el resultado anterior, salieron a festejar y cortaron calles. Ridículo.
Ridículo, oye.
¿Cortaron calles es como cerrarlas? ¿Cómo?
Seguramente.
Ok.
Como que colapsaron la calle
Ujú.
o algo así.
Salmon Kutcher was saying, hello everyone. Hey Salmon, how are you?
Y yo digo, celebra. Si ganamos, celebra. Si tenemos otra estrellita en la camiseta, celebra. Pero antes no, es que la gente se pone como locos. Yo me quedo en la casa.
El
Yo me
como
hago un
locos
mate,
te salió mal, pero
como
luego.
locos. Yo me hago un mate, tranquilita. Si acaso abro la ventana.
Ojalá estuvieran con una cámara al frente tuyo
¿Para
para
qué?
que veas cómo gesticulas además,
Como un idiota.
cómo parpadeas,
Como
cómo
un
cierras los
imbécil,
ojos.
Como
sí.
un imbécil. Pero es que no puedes hablar así sin que todo el cuerpo hable.
Livio G.
Ajá.
Nacimiento dice, hola Livio.
Qué alivio
Uy, no, Nicolás.
saber de vos.
Javi Hub dice, I shared another experimental piece just now, but I sent that to Nico's Gmail address.
Oh, awesome.
Sofía Centurión dice, no falta nada, me voy la segunda semana de enero. Estoy súper
Enero.
contenta con todo y ahora que ya está todo bien organizado, más tranqui también.
Sophie.
Y Sophie dice, hay un AI que literal le puedes pedir que te escriba un guión de una serie y lo hace teniendo en cuenta hasta la personalidad de los personajes. Hay un video recopado que vi.
Ricopado.
Si querés, te paso el link.
Pásamelo. ¿Vos por qué preguntás? Pásamelo.
Mario J was saying, I love your painter book. It's most definitely going to be one of the treasures that I keep the rest of my life.
Mario
thank you,
bought,
Mario.
So Mario bought one of the, because when we got there, my brother was like, "Hey, I was doing some like, fall cleaning,
Ujú.
and here's this like soul like lonesome box with a couple of your books of the painter book," and we were like, "Okay." So one of the things that we did when we were already like, we didn't stop the shipping or the packing of the other one.
Ujú.
But when we had time, we were like, okay, let's put these available for people. So
Yes.
it was a very exciting surprise because
Yeah.
we had understood that book to be gone.
Yes.
Like the last copies of that book were gone. So it was very nice to see that there were a couple left, and very, very happy that you were able to snag one and that you're liking it.
Lich dice, Oli, volvieron, missed you.
Lich.
Hola, Lich. ¿Qué
Sí,
más?
volvimos.
¿Qué más, Lich?
Casi no. Jue madre
¿Cómo va,
vida.
Lich? Tenemos que vernos. Tenemos
Sí.
que cuadrar para vernos, Lich. ¿Qué está haciendo Lich? Hemos visto unas pinturas muy chéveres.
Muy chévere.
Muy, muy chéveres, Lich. De verdad.
Aparte de ir a todo evento de Kelly, ¿qué más
Congratulaciones.
estaba haciendo, Lich?
Sam and Culture was saying, Nicola, have you been trained?
Yes, I mean...
I don't know if that's a...
I'm going to speculate and say that they're referring to education, art education. If not, yes, Danny has house trained me. So yes, yes to those two.
So I haven't done a great job.
You've done horribly.
Apparently. Yeah.
I am feral.
Yeah.
Feral.
Yeah.
Yo soy feral.
No, mi amor, para. Lich dice, ¿me van a hacer el milagro de Navidad? Sí, Lich, toca vernos, toca vernos. Toca decirle a Kelly, toca decirle a Aleja.
No, pero uno le dice a Kelly y es como si uno estuviera separando un restaurante.
No, pues le decimos para vernos nosotros. Así en grupito. De pronto va a tocar es acá. Por el perrito. Pero sí. Sam and Culture was saying, no, train on by the AI. No.
I don't know exactly what that means. Have I put some of my own work to train AI?
No, maybe because you were suggesting AI
that?
things. So,
So I don't know.
no.
That's a little specific. You know that this is something that I was trying to do before we left. And let me check and see if maybe he wrote. No, he hasn't written. That's So I'm trying to, and I know I'm going to speak as if we're going to do this because we have already agreed upon doing it. So I'm going to try to speak to Aaron in these days, but he's a busy like lawyer, but he's a copyright lawyer. And this is like super exciting because I do want to speak to him not only about, I mean, he loves cases of copyright, like infringement or like these weird cases of art, kind of pushing the boundaries of copyright. He has a wonderful blog that is Copyright Lately. So if you want to check that out, it's really, really, amazing. It's a super fun read. And he recounts like cases of kind of art meeting with law that are very, very interesting. And not just like, in painting, but it's a very broad spectrum of things that he deals with. And he's a lawyer that is not only knowledgeable about copyright law, but he enjoys it. He loves these things. So I think that one of the conversations that is missing in like this whole AI talk is actually talking to somebody that knows the law and not just us artists like feeling just ¿cómo se dice? Indignados.
Mm,
No. Well,
like
just,
resentful? No,
yeah,
eso es-
well, maybe. But yes, let's say
let's
that. But feeling, sort of resentment towards like these things when none of us knows
indignant
indignant. Okay, so let's use that
or
better.
incensed.
Okay, so we're feeling. I think I've read incensed before, but yeah, feeling indignant about this whole topic. But I think it's really important to talk to somebody who can actually say, well, this is how the law would go about understanding this, which is a very objective thing. I mean, it is very objective in terms of what you can do if you wanted to, let's say, go and start investigating how under the hood all these like AI programs work. That the law has teeth and it has ways to try and deter people from doing something if what they're currently doing is outside the law, then it has ways to stop people from doing that. I think it's complicated, but I think all of these comments are speculation. So we need to actually speak to somebody that knows about this. But I wouldn't just speak to him about this current AI talk. I would also speak to him about, what was happening with Banksy, lately. How a court of law initially suggested that because they chose to remain in anonymity, then certain rights were lost because of that anonymity, and then that was overturned very recently. This is European law, but it would be super interesting to hear Aaron's take on that too. It would be super interesting to see what his take is on the Warhol Prince photograph case. There's a bunch of stuff on Richard Prince. I would love to talk to him about Richard Prince. There would be a lot of stuff that I would just be super, super psyched to hear his opinion on. So I am dying to talk to him. I think he would be like a super interesting guest to have a conversation with. So I think the next like conversation with videos that we're going to do, we'll see if we do it live or if we just record it if it's easier for him and his schedule. Because again, unlike us, the whole of us that are just, lazy bum artists that we can do anything at any point of time during the day. I'm exaggerating, of course. No, he has a schedule, so we have to abide by that schedule. So I think we're going to be able to do that before the end of the year. So I think it would be super, super exciting. I'm probably going to do like a little story post that if people have like questions about copyright that they want to send for him to answer, you guys can drop them there, and I'll be sure to like ask him those things. But yeah, I'm super excited to see if I can finally get to talk to him, because I think that would be a really awesome conversation, and it's something that I've been, it's topic that I've been super interested in, before all this like AI talk, but interested in, in the history of like picture making. So, and like obviously more contemporary picture making. So, love to hear his thoughts like around all that subject matter, but I'll let you guys know, and hopefully we can work this out with him.
Sophie dice, ya te mandé el video, luego véanlo con Dani, creo que les va a gustar.
Gracias.
¿Escuchaste los últimos podcasts de Proco hablando de AI con una persona que se dedica a eso? Desde
No,
su perspectiva,
no lo he
están
escuchado.
buscando una especie de utopía.
No lo he escuchado, no, me pondré en esas. Gracias, Sophie.
Rohit Kemhavi
¿A
was
poco
saying,
que de pronto sí he escuchado? Estoy diciendo a poco que, porque el otro día,
No, pero ahí estás como
no
con
sé,
un
no sé, me fui
acento, Borgué,
rioplatense.
no sé qué hiciste ahí.
El otro día escuchaba a Diego Forlán, que es un monstruo, narrando un partido de fútbol.
Mi amor, ¿qué?
Y solo decía, cada 3 de 4 palabras decía, ¿a poco qué? ¿A poco qué? ¿A poco qué? ¿A poco qué?
Ujú.
Gracias. Yo sé dónde está la puerta, ya salgo.
No. Rohit Kemhavi was
Yeah?
saying, no, noted down the robot. I'll surely dig in it. The game idea is so cool as well. Is it like villains being more unpredictable?
Also,
And the
yeah.
characters sort of learning on their own?
Yes, learning from your behavior, all that stuff. Yes, being able to learn from, oh, this person is like spamming, these attacks. I'm gonna block. So the closest, like, an enemy type can start to behave like human, like a human controlled character. Oof, I can tell you that is future of video games. That would make a lot of people very, very happy.
Simon Kutcher was saying there's a website that shows if AI companies used your art to train the AI, so it can copy your style. The Concept Art Association did a town hall meeting with lawyers from the U.S. Copyright Office. It was interesting.
Nice. I wonder if there's already suits, like lawsuits, happening, or they're bound to happen.
Jay Shelby was saying painters of the future will paint robot portraits. They will be robot
We're gonna work
themselves.
for them, yeah. Hopefully, they're not as annoying as human beings when they commission a portrait.
Leech was saying, but that is already made in Metal Gear 5.
What, the AI stuff?
Like the villains learning.
Oh yeah. And it was even like in Shadow of Mordor, they would learn, like a villain, like they would remember, the orcs would remember who, like if you defeated them, they would remember that you defeated them, and they would act like, and they would say things like accordingly. Yeah, but it's like I feel that is like in infants, like still in like infancy stage. I feel that that's, there is so much ground to like learn.
Lich dice, if you commonly go out raiding bases at night, they put out more people and night vision goggles too.
Nice.
Irvin Torres Art was saying lots of exhibitions, and my little workshop is going great,
Awesome.
having results already, and trying to figure out how to make it to quit my day job.
Awesome. Congratulations on that. Please, everyone, check Irvin's workshops.
Yes. Mario J was saying, coincidentally, it has the painting of yours I've been searching for. They're talking about the painter book.
Of mine? No.
Yeah. Wait. Because it says, I love your painter book.
Oh.
It most definitely going to be one of the treasures that I keep for the rest of my life. So I read that comment before.
Yes.
But they wrote more comments, and I
Okay.
think they're connected. So that's why I'm telling you that I think what I'm going to read is regarding the painter book.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It
I
says,
got confused with the
coincidentally,
painting
It
book
has
that
the
we-
painting of
Okay.
yours I've been searching for. The first painting of yours I've seen. I couldn't find it online because I really only remembered how it made me feel. Hard
I
to
wonder-
find something based of how it makes me feel.
Oh, that's awesome.
And what painting is it, Mario? Now I want to know. Now I want to know what painting
yeah.
it was.
Curious too. No, Danny, I was saying I thought mistakenly that they were referring to the painting book that I was referring to, suggesting.
No.
And that one has no. It doesn't have any paintings of mine.
No, but no.
It has a lot of paintings from contemporary painters.
No, but they
They're
were
super
talking
cool.
about
No,
painter.
that's why
the
I
book
said
painter, the
mistakenly,
book.
and I was confused.
Cody Winnicky was saying, had to bail to go to the vet. The painting is developing beautifully. Cody, is everything okay with Ghost?
Maybe
want
it's
to
just a
know.
routine
Maybe.
vet.
Run.
Yeah.
Lich dice, de resto lo mismo que ustedes ahora, pintar y luego traducir. Ay, perrito, tengo que conocerlo, qué belleza. Sí, va a ser una perrita.
Pensé que hay
Y
perrito.
hay perritos.
Perrito y qué. No, yo
Es
sí
una
dije, "Uy,
perrita y la vamos
o sea,
a
sí, todo
recoger
bien, Lich, pero
mañana.
bájele.
Pero sí, lo vamos a bloquear.
Sí.
Salmon Culture was saying there's a lawsuit against AI, a code generator AI. They stole code from open source community.
I'm sure there's gonna be a flood of like suits.
Mm,
Very exciting to see how that unravels. To be honest.
so how are you feeling painting
Oh, horribly.
before? Really?
Yeah. Like lifting like a ton of bricks. I
Oh,
feel.
but it doesn't look like that.
I mean, I'm able to fake it, but no. Oof. Super weird. Like I think that it's I should have gone with like a painting for myself first. Because I feel like I don't have a lot of like I'm doing a terrible job with like tempo on the painting.
No, I really like it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No,
no.
but I feel like I'm struggling quite a lot.
Well, but that happens a lot, I think, when you go back to something after not doing it
Yeah.
for some time. NN was saying, who's your favorite painter alive?
Favorite painter alive? I still think I have to go with Ruprecht. I mean, it's my go-to answer, but I think it's every time I see something that he does, it really moves me, and I don't know, it excites me. So it has to be for me, Ruprecht von Kaufmann. It has to be. It's just he ticks way too many boxes, in the sense that I'm, the stuff. It's full of stuff that I'm just like genuinely excited about, and stuff that reminds me of how I wanted to paint when I was young, and reminds me of things that I want to paint still, now that I'm older. I don't know. It's too much. He's too good. Too good.
And mine, I don't know if the question was for me, but mine would be Dermot Kelly.
Dermot Kelly.
Yes.
Ooh, you're going with him?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're very like favorite contemporary?
Maybe, but why do you ask it like that? Now I'm feeling like I'm letting down
What? He's amazing.
other of my favorites. No, I know.
He's incredible.
Well, that's
oh,
why
yeah.
I'm saying
I'm
he's
sure
my
Andrew
favorite.
Cranston is like not happy about that
Crying.
decision. Yeah.
Yeah. Woof. Lich was saying Ruprecht or Björklund.
Oh,
Both.
yeah, I don't know. And they are so different in every sense of the word that it's, I mean, if I would have to pick how I wanted to feel, if I would have to pick what I respect most about like the human desire of just pure picture making, I have to say Benjamin. Like, if I have to think of it as a raw, impulse, I don't think anything feels as pure, and at least nothing that I have seen personally from other people. But this is the thing. It's not a like throwing shade on every other artist in the world. But there's something like intangible that Benjamin possesses that
Yeah.
there's no school, there's no like school of thought, there's no process that could ever teach you to do the things that he does. I've seen like other people do like loose watercolor stuff, like somewhat emulating what he does.
Yeah, but I
But
get
the
what
gap
you're saying.
between
They don't feel
no
the
because
same. They don't.
it's a surface quality that can be not even emulated, I feel, but it can be, it's referential to what he does, but to do it in the level that he does it, it's like no. So I think if I just had to admire and I don't know, just push probably the one thing that I love about art, which is the the creative impulse to make, yeah, probably, Benjamin. Yeah. I mean, but I'm feeling already dirty for saying that.
Yeah,
and
but
putting them, like, the two of them, because I know that, from our talk with Ruprecht, I also know that Ruprecht is kind of like an outsider of sorts. He felt, in the way he described his education, like he was different from everyone. So I don't know. Now, I can't make. Yeah, thank you, Leech, for making me, say a horrible thing about, two people that I admire profoundly.
Cody Winnicky was saying, yeah, Ghost is fine. We rescued a dog that was heading to a shelter. Her name is Freya,
Oh,
and she just needed updating on her shots. Oh, that's so nice,
that's
Cody.
very nice. Cody's very nice with
How old is
rescuing
How old
puppies
is she?
and dogs.
Mario J was saying, it is a very, very gray painting, heavy atmosphere of a person sitting next to a window, lots of chairs, next to a Sallyman quote. Page 81. So I guess it's Luisa's.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the description, yeah, it's Luisa's painting.
So can you describe it again? I'm sorry, because I was caught off guard with
Heavy
the,
atmosphere of a person. No,
Yeah.
so it is a very, very gray painting.
yeah,
Heavy atmosphere of a
Yes.
person sitting next to a window,
yeah,
lots of chairs,
ye-
next to a Sallyman quote. Page 81. Yeah, it's Luisa.
yeah, yeah.
It's your sister's painting
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
of
I
the
know the
window with like a super goopy atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you found that, because I know exactly the feeling of hoping to see one of, your favorite paintings in, when somebody puts out a book, and how frustrating it is when it doesn't happen that way, when maybe they chose other paintings, but that one thing that you wanted to look at is not there. So
Yeah, but also what Mario was saying, that because that has happened to me, that I want to reference a painting that I've seen, but I
Yeah.
can't say the name because I don't know the name, and sometimes you know the artist, but sometimes you don't even know the artist
yeah,
because maybe you saw the painting in in whatever, in the internet, whatever, but you like there was no description, there was nothing.
no,
So you know
no,
that
nothing.
painting, but you want to like see it again and know more about that,
Yeah,
but you're unable to get
and
it.
it's gone.
It's gone.
Gone.
Gone. It's gone. Mario J was saying, Nicolas, I thought you were going to say Zoe Frank is your favorite.
Oh, I love. Yeah, I mean, listen. At some point, if you have to say one name,
You're
gonna
gonna
not
betray.
say,
Yeah.
Dozens of artists that you profoundly admire.
Yeah,
So,
that's how you made me feel when you asked about like Dermot Kelly,
well, you were
because
horrible.
it's like,
I mean,
why?
you were terrible, not really
Eh.
thinking about anyone's soul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that happens. I mean, you think
Yeah,
about
it's
one,
impossible.
and it's funny because it's like you think they care.
Oh,
It's not like
they're
they
listening.
care, but in your heart,
No, it's
they
like they're
care because you
listening,
you
yeah.
love their work so much that you
Yeah.
feel like you're hurting the other one.
Yeah, no, terrible. Again, thank you, Lich.
Lich dice, yes, Luisas. Y una carita con la lengua hacia afuera.
Oh, maybe he checked. Grande Lich.
Eh, Leslie Salas was saying, hello, I hope both of you are having a wonderful day so far.
Thank you.
Painting
You
is
too.
beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Leslie. Thank you for joining us. And yes, we're having a great day. How's your day, Nicola Chin?
I mean, you already answered for me, but thank you.
Oh, okay, I'm having a great day. How's your day?
I'm also having a great day, Danny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. Cody was saying, we just couldn't see her go to a shelter. She's a 2-year-old Great Pyrenees, the sweetest, gentlest dog I've met. Good with the kids and a great friend for Ghost to play with. Our
Oh,
family is
you're so
complete.
Oh, you're so
Makes me
sweet,
excited
man.
for you guys to feel the joy Chili brings.
Oh, you're so sweet. That's awesome.
Yes. And she sounds very, very sweet.
Awesome name, by the way, obviously.
Let me see, because I didn't know if I know. Oh, look. Have you seen?
Yeah, they're beautiful. They're huge.
Beautiful. I've never
Yeah.
seen that dog breed before.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Beautiful. Look at this. Look at
Yeah.
these.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I think they're not that common here
No,
in
not at all.
Colombia. I think
No,
I've
I don't
never
think
seen
there's a single
one here in Colombia.
No, there's not. I've never. Oh, I mean, if you've seen it, that I can't speak for you. But
No. I said I think I've never
oh,
seen
okay,
one.
okay. I thought
That's
you said
why I
I've
had
seen
to-
the one or something.
No. I've never seen one. That's why I had to Google the breed because I read the breed and I had no idea how it looked like.
Yeah. No. I don't think that breed is here.
No, beautiful.
There's a lot of breeds here in Colombia, but no, not like that. So I think I'm liking this, Danny. I think I'm gonna
I
do a
like
couple
it too.
more. Yeah, it's kind of rough, but I like it. I really like it.
And I love the space that you let without painting. The white space.
Yeah, like what would be the kind of
Beautiful.
like frame
Yeah, beautiful.
here? Yeah. I'm wondering about this one, which is like a table.
No,
But
but
it's
you
so
know I
not-
like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I like it also because of the diagonal of the
like this.
no. That
This-
from the top, left, top, like all
Left,
the open
top.
space.
Okay.
No, left, top, and you went to right top and then left bottom. So left, top,
Yeah, so what are you trying to say?
a la izquierda arriba,
No, yeah.
and then down. All that
This
no,
one?
down in diagonal to the other
Down
White
in
spot.
diagonal.
to the right bottom.
What?
Nicolas,
this?
look at this. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Oh my God.
I love that
Jesus
I love that.
Christ.
because I think it
Okay,
balances
now I
it.
get you. Now I get you.
No, but do you see? Do
well,
you
I don't see
it?
it. No, I really don't. That's why I was having a trouble. But
Really?
when I did this, because you were describing just a diagonal going across corner
No,
to
because I
corner.
said the light,
Yeah, when I
like the
said
light
that,
diagonal.
when I did that, I realized, oh yeah, that's going through your hair, kind of falling down.
Yeah,
almost
it is like a light diagonal. I
yeah,
like
it's
it.
very nice. I didn't see it, to be honest.
I like it.
One of those things that I would never take credit for because it happened accidentally. But I think it's a good look. I think it's very much you. And
Yes, It feels a lot.
how
like
does
me.
it hunched over feel?
I
'cause
like.
I
I
really
like
like
the
the
gesture.
gesture,
Yeah, I
yeah.
like the gesture too. Gesture.
There we go.
I'm struggling.
I mean, forever.
Just today.
Yo, just today.
It's
yes,
a bad day
yeah,
for my
yes,
English.
Yeah. This day doesn't look like nothing like every
Not
other
at all.
day.
No, it's
Nothing.
always so smooth that I don't
Smooth.
know what's
Yeah.
happening today.
Your first language, English.
Oh my god, the bots today are
Because they know we're back. They're excited also. That's commendable. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it like this.
Ujú.
I like it.
Cacaíto estaba diciendo cuando decías que no sabías si dejarlo ahí, estaba diciendo está quedando increíble, Coco.
Thank you, Pelon.
Pelon.
I think it's nice. I think there's mood
Yes.
that and it feels very like scrambled, but put together, but held together. I love paintings like that
Mm.
that just feel like they're so like it almost feels like jumbled, or it almost feels like arbitrary, like almost like you're flinging paint and it's just gonna land anywhere. But when you realize it, just and like pending from a thread, just barely, like holding on to its essence. Suddenly, this thing is configured. I love that. I don't know why I love that, but I think that the more I think about images, the more I realize that they're not concrete. Like when I see something and when I realize, oh, I want to interpret this in paint, the more I realize that image has become vague. I don't even know if I'm making sense, but this is where I'm at, so I apologize. But the image, like it, I think when I was younger, I maybe forced myself to try to see it in a super concrete way. Like, that's the model was in front of me, and I had to determine how a painting was going to be. And I was forcing my mind always to have an image that could be as clear as it could be in my brain, so that I could then try to feed my choices from that clarity. And I think as time has gone by, and this probably has nothing to do with the fact that I'm older or that I've done an X number of paintings, but it's just interest. I feel like how interests change and how they morph. And but nowadays I kind of have like these, I don't know, they feel more like very vague instances of or like enunciations of paintings. And every time I try to do too much, it's like I'm fighting that beautiful feeling. So there always has to be like a negotiation there. And but when I do these sort of paintings, I love it's almost like I'm getting to a point. Again, this is my process. This is in no way meaning that this is an advanced moment of painting. I mean, this probably can be reached by a person that's just beginning to paint, and maybe it doesn't interest them, and that's totally fine. But in me, every time I don't paint something and I just let a determined amount of breath like coming through the paper, like that to me is becoming as interesting and as important as every little bit of paint that I put down. Every time I scratch the surface, I always ask myself, how hard am I going to scratch this surface? Or am I just going to barely drag a stroke? Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that decision right then and there. But I always tell myself, but maybe 2 hours into the painting, having done that with that subtlety or with that sensibility was perfect, so that when other things were right next to it, it just looked like it just was meant to be. Again, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm probably talking in riddles here.
Well, it makes sense to me.
Thank you, Daniela.
You're welcome.
But I don't know. These are the things that are interesting to me now. I don't know if those things make paintings look more like sketches or studies or quick or slow. I don't care. I really don't care. Because all I know is that they spark my interest as I'm painting. And I think that the wonderful thing in painting is that there are so many of us trying to unravel this question, trying to, find our own answers to this question, that we're not supposed to get to this communal answer and be happy that we all agree upon what a painting should look like. And the fact that we don't agree upon what a painting is or what it should look like is what makes us all, search in different places and be satisfied with different results or be unsatisfied with certain decisions, and then try to realize why we weren't happy with them, and try to see if we can or if it's under our control to adjust things. Sometimes it's not decisions that we can control, but I don't know, all those things just make it super exciting for me. So I'm very happy with little decisions that I've made throughout the years that have taken me here. I don't know if it's good, bad, better, or worse. Some people could tell me, dude, you were better 20 years ago as a painter. And I would say, dude, thank you for that. Much appreciated. But I'm super happy now. If you could go into my body, my brain, my heart, and every single moment I sit down and paint, you would realize I'm so much happier now. So anyways, that was it for today.
Yes.
So tomorrow is Dog Day.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay, you yelled.
I did I think
that audio bit is going to sound exactly like Chili's praying for us to open the door so
I
she
think
could go out and pee.
That sounded like if someone stepped
on Chili.
On Chili.
Which is very much a possibility.
No.
Very
not
much.
Gonna happen.
I mean, we are hopeful that it
No.
doesn't happen,
No.
but it's there is.
Lich, these headphones exploded
Yes,
just now.
yeah,
I'm
that
sorry.
was-
I'm sorry.
No. And our console, everything went red.
Yeah. But
Uh,
yeah, finally, tomorrow
Yeah.
is Chili's Day. I've been
Yeah.
waiting my whole life.
I'm gonna be excited when you walk into the apartment.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so nervous in the airport,
Oh, you're gonna be fine.
but
You're gonna be super fine. You can totally do this.
I am super excited.
Yes.
I'm also super happy to be here.
Yes.
Today.
Yeah.
We're so happy to be back. Thank you, everyone,
Danny,
for
tell
being
me
here.
this.
Thank you. What?
Have you imagined live sessions where you're just sitting down with the puppy right here, puppy on camera, and you're just like, oh yeah, and the puppy's just like chilling.
Yes,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't want to maleducar.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to make her super spoiled.
Oh, holding a dog is not.
No,
spoiling a dog.
no. But I mean, because I want her to feel safe as a dog, like being
Uh-huh.
around everywhere. And I've read
Yeah.
a lot about little breeds like
Yeah.
Chihuahua,
Yeah.
and they are very fearful also because of the way people treat them and
Yeah.
because of the way people. I mean, people have them and they always have them like a baby. They always hold them. They always are scared of
Okay.
their
But
contact with other animals. So I want her to be very secure of
Okay.
herself. Like,
okay.
I
That's
want to pet
totally
her, but I
understandable.
want her to know that she's okay if we can't pet her at the moment. But of course, I'm gonna be holding her.
Oh, dude, I could paint with the dog.
no,
on my
because then
lap.
she's gonna lick the cadmium red.
And what a painting she would make. I would
Mhm.
just grab it and stick your tongue out, Chili,
No,
and then just make
Clean
a hell
my
of a painting,
palette,
like
Chili.
A fetching painting.
no.
No. I wouldn't let that. But I still have memories. The smallest breed that I had, you know, this was a dachshund, a
Mhm.
wiener dog. And every time I would sit down and cross my legs, she would just get in. You know, she would just totally spot you, and then she would like burrow inside your legs.
Hmm.
And as a kid, I can't tell you, I've felt, you know, anything
Something
that was
better than
cooler
that.
than that. Just
Yeah.
this little, you know, like long dog, just like
Spiraling.
yeah. And she was warm.
Yeah. Oh,
So
beautiful.
it's like you would watch TV with your legs crossed, and she would come over and then just like, you know, burrow herself in there. I think there's no cooler thing in the world than that. Then later on, it was just like larger breeds, so it was a little more difficult. But there's something about, like with Hortensia or Wiener Dog. My brother and I used to sleep with her, so she would choose my brother. I mean, she would always choose my brother over everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
But so I was super happy when my brother was late or something, or he was out,
Because you'll be
because she would
the
like,
second option.
yeah, because I would be the second option, but she would still, and she would just go into the sheets.
No,
Mind you, these were
beautiful.
like super heavy, like cotton sheets, and she would just get way in. She just love to burrow herself inside those sheets, and then it was just like this warmth in your leg, and I was always worried with her. But then wiener dogs are like that. They just go into like holes
Oh,
and
yeah.
hunt. So they just love to be under there.
Mhm.
Because-
And they even do like caves if they're in the
Yeah,
ground.
I used to think she's gonna die. Like there's no oxygen like inside. Like if you've tried to cover yourself with bed sheets,
Oh no, you
Like, you
can't.
can't-
Like
you can
5
barely
minutes and
breathe.
you're out. Yeah.
oh, she could last the whole night, like under there. It was like amazing. So I don't know. I have never felt anything like that. So
No.
yeah, no, we can spoil her. I mean,
To a point. Yeah, but I
but she's gonna be fine. She's a
oh,
dog.
I'm
She's
gonna
be
spoil her,
fine.
but I want her to be secure.
Ah,
I
she's
want her
fine.
to
She's
know
gonna be fine.
that she's okay
She's okay.
if we can't pet her all the time. Or
No,
if,
she's fine.
or if she's gonna meet new people.
Oh, she's gonna be fine.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's tomorrow.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so nervous.
Spoiling starts tomorrow.
Yeah. So finally, the
yeah.
day has come.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
If you want, we have Instagrams. And if you want to see Chili, tomorrow.
She's not gonna have her own Instagram.
No, tomorrow I'm going to
No.
be posting stories.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. So she's
When I
gonna be
pick her?
flooding your stories.
Yeah, so if
But
you
no,
want
but
to,
there's not going to be the real chili.
the
uh,
possibilities.
Oh, God.
So this is our Instagram because I didn't put those on our screen. So this is our accounts. These are our accounts.
Yeah.
And remember,
Yeah.
if you
me?
want to,
Okay.
you can subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
We're gonna be here,
Yes.
and you might see some days a little thing here, a little puppy here in the live streams with us. So we are very excited.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
We have, I try not to plug this like crazy, but we have, if you go to our paintedlives.com, there is a raffle going
yes,
on. We
yes,
still have
yes.
like just only a couple of days.
Yes.
So it's a nice painting. If you buy 20 bucks, you can get a ticket. And
You can
we're
buy
just going to,
as many tickets as you
yeah,
want.
you can buy as
to.
many as you want. I think we're good in terms of like enough people are there to cover shipping.
The shipping, yeah.
So we're good.
Yes.
Because we are shipping that painting,
For
which
free.
is a large painting, free anywhere around the world, FedExing it. So it should get to you in around 4 days. We are also in a separate package. I think we have to do this, Danny. We are shipping our book. So you'll get a signed copy of our Possibilities book.
Yes. So you're gonna get the painting
Yeah.
and our book.
And our book. So,
And you get the possibility to get it. The possibility
Oh, Jesus Christ.
to get it for
Couldn't find
$20.
Any other word?
So
Yeah. So if you want to buy a ticket, you still have a couple of days. Yeah. So you're gonna get 2 shipments, 2 FedEx anywhere around the world.
and we're gonna
It's
do
on us.
the raffle.
Yeah. Yeah.
with chili.
We're just gonna put it in a. put
Chili
the
is
names in
gonna
a
bite
bag,
one paper. No, I'm
and
joking.
I'll search until she yaps, and then I'll take it out, and
That's
and
gonna be
that's
the
gonna
winner.
be the person. So it's
Yes.
gonna be as simple as that. We're not gonna do it complicated. I know you guys trust us with when we were doing raffles every month. That's how we did it. It's just
Yes.
a bunch of names, and trust us that every single person that paid for a ticket their name is going to be there.
Always,
If you buy
yeah.
multiple tickets, we'll just cut
Your
little
name,
strips of
the
whatever.
number of times
However,
you bought.
exactly. It's
tickets.
that simple.
Yes.
Trust us. We are the ones that are happiest when people can get something of ours.
Yes.
So you'll have a chance to get a book and the painting
painting.
for 20 bucks. I think
Shipped-
that's pretty
yeah.
fair. We were really worried.
shipped anywhere in the
Yeah,
world.
we were really worried because shipping cost a lot for that painting to
Yes.
ship. So we were like hoping, you know what? Hopefully there's enough people to maybe cover shipping.
Yes.
And but I think we're there.
Yes.
So we're like totally happy to go. I mean, we were gonna go ahead with the raffle, regardless. But
yeah.
but it would have been like a blow knowing that we have to FedEx a book and a painting without the money there to back it. But
Yes. So
But anyways.
I shared the link
okay, thank you,
of
Daniel.
the raffle
Thank
so
you.
people can see it.
Yeah,
And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
that is it.
Sophie dice, ¿hasta cuándo quiero participar?
Bueno, Sofi, hacemos la rifa el 10.
Ujú.
Entonces yo creo que cerramos el 9 a las 11:59.
Ujú.
O sea, lo cerramos a esa hora.
Sí.
Para que ya el 10, o sea, 12 de la noche del 10, esté ya
Todos los participantes.
12 de la madrugada del 10.
Todos los participantes.
Estén ya todos. So,
Yeah, so thank you everyone.
thank you.
We'll
I'm
see
going to
you.
put this painting up in our website alongside the,
The
grape
grapes.
painting. Yes, it's a simple painting.
You
but I
know,
love
it is a great painting.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I'm not going to put it up anymore.
It is.
No,
it
but
is
we're
a
going to put
very
up these
beautiful
two
painting.
very, our regular prices, 250. So if you're interested. So that's it.
Yes.
Daniel Lira.
Thank you everyone for joining us.
Have the best of time tomorrow.
Yes.
Enjoy your trip. Everything is going to be fine. Be happy
No, I can't. I'm
with,
not gonna be able to
with your
sleep
new
tonight.
dog.
But yeah,
Yeah, you will.
Woo.
be. No, it's going to be super fun.
Woo.
Another member of the family.
yeah.
Now we have 2 dogs, Samu and Chili. And no, I'm kidding. I'm sure the dog is cleaner. Okay. On that note,
Thank you everyone for
Thank you,
joining us,
everyone.
and we'll see you soon.
Soon. Let's say soon.